Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memorial Stadium in McWright Field for tonight's game between the Franklin Simpson Wildcats and your Big Blue Tornado! At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by the Paducah Tilghman Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard under the command of Cadet Master Chief Kimani Stevens, assisted by Cadets Nate Gregg, Story Hobbs, Matthew Mose, and Bryson Whitehead. And also at the far scoreboard, at the flagpole, Cadets Jacob Embry and Carmia Woolbridge. At the POW MIA table.
I'm going to do this right before I'm going to go to the interview. Back here at McWright Field, getting ready for the anthem here, getting set to go for Paducah Tilghman and Franklin Simpson. Got a chance to talk to the coaches on Wednesday night. Here's a segment from the Tornado.
Now the playing of our national anthem by the Paducah Tilghman Band of Blue. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to have a moment of silence in honor of prisoners of war or still missing in action for this year's observance of POW MIA Recognition Day. Please take a moment to look toward the main scoreboard to see Cadets Jacob Emery and Carmia Woolbridge standing at the POW MIA table. Thank you. Thank you.
I was looking at. I wouldn't say I studied it, but I kind of looked at a few things about the wing tee just to sort of have some idea of what I was looking at, because it's just not something that I've heard of it, but and I know I've seen it. It's just didn't know what, and I'm still not going to know the ins and outs of it, but at least have some idea what we're looking at.
Coach Thompson's first year here, we go to the state championship game, and we're playing Belfry. They ran the wishbone and the wing tee. They didn't throw the ball. They didn't throw the ball one time that whole game. I'm talking fourth. They come to the line 4th and 5.
Yeah.
And they hand the ball off.
Yeah.
And all those guys were young then. But what has to happen on defensive front is you got to be disciplined. And Coach has talked about that for 3 weeks now, about how you got to make sure you control your gap and then help when you can. Yeah. If you don't do that tonight, they got a lot of hand drive back there, man. And you'll get sucked in thinking you done made that ooh hit and the ball will be going down the sideline.
And I'm sure it'll get me tonight. I'm sure it'll catch me too. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, but that is and I know the offensive coordinator, especially in high school, they bet on the fact that most defensive linemen, on the high school level, they're not that disciplined.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit some big plays, and so you just got to know that.
Yeah.
Keep them to a minimum.
Yeah.
He said he begged to get Coach Love on his staff. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Coach Love, every time I turn around, he was in my driveway, man. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh. They actually, that wouldn't be bad. Just to have just
orange or blue?
Blue's fine. Thanks, sir. I got plenty of that, but a little bit of this won't hurt either. They got that powder puff thing on Wednesday, so you got a morning about 10 o'clock Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to come out to the station, and we'll talk to them about what, because they said pretty much any day, and we'll just pre-record the show.
Oh, the coach's show?
The coach's show, yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday, you said?
If you got time on one of those days.
Yeah, let me get home and check.
Okay. Because I was going to talk to them and because they said they could come pretty much any time, and I figured about 10. That gets me done with the morning, and then we can just kind of go in, and if I play my cards right, we can just kind of record it in real time, and I can just plug it in. And,
cool.
If I do it right. And he mentions at the end of this, and we can talk about it coming out for a second, that not going to have Jarvis tonight.
Right.
Because he mentions that at the end of that. That was the newsworthy thing out of the newsiest thing out of the program Wednesday was that. But
next guy up.
Exactly.
Has Overstreet landed anywhere? Greg Overstreet.
I haven't heard anything.
Big boy. How's it going, man?
Okay, it's about 35 seconds left here. that's the newsiest piece of the program from Wednesday night was that we'll be without Jarvis Strickland again tonight.
Left tackle.
Yeah, that's
a sweet spot, man.
Yeah, that's a big spot. But again, as we talked about during the show, the expectations are next man up steps in there and does the job. He's still got to do the job no matter what.
Yeah,
so,
the expectation does not change.
No.
You expect the next guy to do his job, to know his job.
Yeah.
And that's when everything is working, man. You know, you got a guy go down, and then you got second and that third guy step in there.
Yep.
It's like, guys, don't worry about me. I got mine.
Yeah.
I'll take care of my job. So you got to have – this game is so physical, man, that, you know, everybody's a play away.
Yeah.
From one way or the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is the Qdoba pregame show as Paducah Tilghman gets set to take on Franklin Simpson. Glad to have you along with us, Brad Munson, Richard Abraham. You got to hear a segment of the coaches show, which we do each and every Wednesday out at Qdoba. The coaches have an obligation Wednesday night, so we won't be out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kentucky High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce sportsmanship rules for athletes and coaches.
As we take a look
We will not tolerate negative statements or actions between opposing players, especially trash talking, taunting, or baiting of opponents. If such comments are heard or actions seen, a penalty will be assessed immediately. We have been instructed not to issue warnings, but today's contest reflects mutual respect.
During that evening, if you show up out there, they're going to have the Coaches Show special where you can get a bowl or a burrito and a drink for $10.99. It's a great deal, and we appreciate Qdoba being the host for Tornado Talk each and every week. So we'll be back out there in a week from Wednesday. But we will still be certainly, obviously, talking about that, and I'll be thinking about that.
Hometown decorating.
Always comes back to the food, doesn't it?
It always
Also, Jimmy John's is sponsoring
glad to have you along with us tonight. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back, and we'll talk about what's to come tonight as the Tornado take on the Wildcats of Franklin Simpson. We're about 5 minutes away from the old game ball delivery. That's coming up right after this here on Super Talk.
I'll tell you what, man, what Coach, UK coach talked about, that whole recruiting landscape.
I'm gonna move that so it's not pulling on your mic.
Okay. That whole recruiting landscape has changed because if you wanted a guy with experience, you'd go to junior college transport. That's where they would get those guys.
Yeah.
And now Patino said it, man, during basketball season last year. The guy it hurts is a high school senior because they're not getting that opportunity like they used to get. You need a seasoned guy to come in right now. So, and the portal makes that available. So, change a little bit.
It definitely has. It is big time.
Thought about what Coach Thompson said about his relationship with Avery. Yeah. They don't talk football. And I'm thinking, he dropped that ball Thursday night, and I'm like, boy, you had to have some self-discipline.
You had to.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
either way.
To meet at midfield for the toss.
Yeah.
Representing
it was a bus
Franklin
ride
Simpson,
home.
number 6.
There's a bus ride back and a car ride from here back to Reedland. And it's
write a note, slide it over. I'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Tornado, number 2, Avery Thompson. Number 8, Blair Saines. Number 15, Hank James. And number 33, Brady Sanderson.
Brady.
Guys looking sharp in their black and white tonight.
Toss it up. Boom. We won the toss.
We won the toss, and you know it.
We're
We
gonna
want the
receive.
ball!
Heck yeah, man. Alex,
I would not be surprised moving forward if we don't win the toss. Whoever gets it, if they score, go for 2. Let's see. Let's see.
yeah. All right, let's come back here. Back here on the Qdoba pregame show, Brad Munson alongside Richard Abraham. We're just under 2 minutes away from kickoff. The captains were just on the field. They had their meeting with the 5-man officiating crew, who are now having their own pregame prayer. Team getting ready to come out on the field and bust through the big banner with the big wanted poster for the Wildcats. Tamed and defeated, it says. So let's see what. Let's see what happens here as the Tornado gets set to come out on the field here as they take on the Wildcats of Franklin Simpson. Both teams come in 3-1. We talked about the run heavy, the wing tee, all kinds of things that Franklin Simpson will throw at us. Both teams take the field. Of course, Paducah Tilghman won the toss, and we will take the ball to start the game.
Coach Thompson wants his style, play fast,
Yep.
up and down the field. He's comfortable doing that. But he said in our coaches show on Wednesday, we got to run the ball.
Yeah.
You have to be able to keep those guys honest over there. We couldn't run the ball last Thursday, and we weren't as sharp as we had been during the Graves County Mayfield game, which in those games Stone Crow was out of his mind, 13 TDs.
Right.
So. Yeah. We couldn't catch a cold last Thursday.
Yeah, it was a tough night with the passing game. We'll see what the defense gives us. It may be some shorter stuff. It may be some of those screens and curls and stuff like that. That we'll see what sort of wrinkles that Coach Thompson has up his sleeve tonight. I got to say, coaches looking sharp in their white polos and their white hats with the black shorts. Now the team is also looking pretty good too. They got the black jerseys on tonight with the white numbers with the blue trim. They're wearing the blue pants with the white trim, and they're wearing the blue helmets tonight.
There shouldn't be any problems reading their numbers tonight.
No, they look those look pretty good from even for my eyes up here. I cleaned my glasses beforehand just to be on the safe side. Franklin Simpson, meanwhile, is wearing all white with blue letters and numbers. They've got a little blue on the shoulders, and they're wearing blue helmets. With some white trim on them this evening.
All right,
they
here we go.
are going to be kicking off this evening.
Wildcats
to Paducah Tilghman.
Number 5, Kason
back to receive.
Cam
Wade.
Tornado. Number 5, Cameron Wade, and number 12, Chance McPike.
Chance McPike over on the other side. Those are the two guys that are back deep. The up backs, it's Blair Sains on the far side, and it's Jamarian Perdaman, the up back on the near side. The up backs are lined up at the 20. Wade and McPike are back at about the 5-yard line. They move on the ball after our Papa John's game ball delivery. That kickoff recovered. It was a squib kick, picked up about the 37-yard line.
Recovered by number 15,
so
Hank
first
James
and 10 for the Blue Tornado, moving
it's
right to left on your radio
down.
dial.
Yeah, and that lets you know
Tornado.
that Franklin Simpson's like, you know what, we'll take our chances with giving up some decent field position. Because open field situations with McPike and Ward back there, these guys need one block, and they'll take it to the house.
So here we go. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Crow, hard count. Defense jumped. They're taking a look over to the sideline for maybe a change of play. Quick snap to Crow. Gets it to Perdaman out on the wing. He's kind of a little bit of a screen there. Nice run down to about the 47-yard line. He's about a yard short of the first down. So first play from scrimmage, 9 yards.
Stone Crow to number 17
for the Tornado.
Yeah, and it took a minute for Franklin Simpson to get to him. So that may look for that offense to stretch those corners.
Pike in motion. Oh, they flipped it to him, and it popped out of his hands. He picks it up and reverses field. He gets back to the 40, almost brought down. He's hit again. He gets back up to about the 45-yard line. So about 3rd and 4 is what it's going to be. He ran all over the place. He ran about 40 yards to lose 2.
Yeah, how about the kid keeping his head?
Yeah, I mean,
because that got almost disastrous,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, he came in motion, and they tried to flip it to him, and he lost the handle on it. So still empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. You've got 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Crow, design run, straight up the middle. First down, he's across the 50, down to the 45-yard line.
There you go.
Carry number 3.
Nice run straight ahead, right between the tackle and the center.
Down, Tornado.
Stone Crow moving right down the field.
Yeah, that lets you know the job that the offensive line, the bricklayers, did up front that time, because he was 2 or 3 steps past the line of scrimmage before he got touched.
Went right between Dempsey and Hilton. Still empty backfield. 5 wides. 2 to the near side, 3 to the far side. It's Perdaman and Brown to the near side. Crow, he's looking left. He's going down the field to an empty spot. Either there's a little bit of a cross up there. The ball hit right at the 30, and
it was open space.
Yeah, because you had Wade headed toward the end zone, and you had Thompson coming back on a curl coming back. So, and it kind of went between them. Fortunately, there was no defender there to get that one. So 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was a wasted play.
Still empty backfield. 5 wide receivers for the Tornado. You got Brown in motion. Crow rolls right. Gets it to Brown. Brown across the line of scrimmage. He does end up fighting his way forward for about 5 yards. The first contact was about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He ended up moving 8 yards forward. So now it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, defensive coordinator for Franklin Simpson is telling his guys that's horrible tackling.
Yeah. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
So that moves the ball to the far hash mark. So now 3 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, which is the short side. Crow, design run again. He goes up the middle, runs into the back of one of his offensive linemen. Kind of got stopped there right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know who he ran into.
Maybe a yard.
I don't know who he ran into, but that was a wall. He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, because he dropped like a sack of potatoes. He just went right to the turf. Brings up 4th down, and of course they're going for it. They bring it in. They pack all that in. Only 1 wide receiver split out, and they flip it to Wade. He was the wide receiver. He cuts it up the field, but it's wrapped up at the 40. Turnover on downs. Good defense by Franklin Simpson. They read that as they tried to string that out.
To the Wildcats at the
so the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10 at the 40. Moving left to right.
Yeah, speed guys, as long as they're running sideline to sideline, they're not hurting you.
No, and that's trying to kind of take what you're getting with kind of a full, or that box closed up. It ended up filling up there as they come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center in that wing. They give it to the deep back. He gets out across the 40 to about the 41.5-yard line. They'll probably give him 2. So 2nd 8. That was Blake McPherson. Took the handoff from Brady Delk. And McPherson is the guy. Last week had 235 on 11 carries.
Gain of 1.
So he had a big night. Didn't get a lot there. They come back and they are kind of in that wing. They got two backs. He is going to pass. He's going to go deep down the right sideline. It's nothing there. Wade was the closest guy to the ball.
And he turned his head when the receiver turned his head.
Pass was intended for number 2, Brock Perry.
It was Brock Perry.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Who they were looking for down the sideline. Perry is a junior.
On that previous drive for Tillman, that empty play where the ball was just thrown and hit the ground, it kept the change at, 3rd and 10 coming up.
So now you're if Franklin Simpson's 3rd and 8. They are in that wing. They got a man in motion, comes behind the quarterback. He lines up behind the tight end on the near side. He's in trouble, and he is sacked. Hank James is all over him. Brings him down well behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about, I don't know, 8 yards.
12 by number 15, Hank James.
Oh, no, yeah, that was about 12. Yeah.
Brings up
From where the line was, yeah, he ended up actually they spotted that pretty nicely. It is only a loss of about brings up 4th and 16.
Yeah, Coach Love is like, trust me, fellas.
Yeah.
Trust me, boys.
Yeah. Lined up back to punt. Let's see, back deep to receive for Tillman. It's going to be Perdman on the near side and Wade to the far side. They're lined up on the hash marks at about the 30. They're moving up to about the 35. See, and they get the punt away. It was from about the 25-yard line. Perdman takes it.
Whoa.
Ooh, juggled it. Got it back. And he's going to be brought down pretty much where he caught it at about the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Tillman from the 30. Good stand by the defense there.
Yeah.
Tornado 30-yard line.
I tell you
Big
what.
sack from Hank James.
That's two balls that if our guys aren't focused, zeroed in, concentrating on it, that ball hits the ground, man.
Well, it's a refocus, really, because they kind of a little bit of not focused, or they might have had it to start with. But although I'll give Perdman a little bit of grace because he did get bumped right about the time.
And you know, punt return, those guys they sneak a peek, man.
Yeah,
guys are coming at you full speed, and you got your chin exposed.
Normal set here, 2 wides each way. Wilson, he's going to get the handoff. He gets out across the 30 up to about the 35-yard line on first down. 5-yard carry by DJ Wilson.
Brings up second down.
He was lined up to Stone Crow's right and then came off the left tackle. Lined up, he's moved. False start. Offense moved, so we just gave back that 5 yards.
So they moved Ben.
Second down and 10.
Moved him to the end.
To on the left side.
Yeah.
He usually plays right tackle.
Yeah.
Understandable move.
Yeah. Yeah. Got just a little bit of a head start. So 3 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. That's the far side. Perdman, the wide receiver, to the near side. They give it to fake the handoff to Wilson. Play action. They looking for Thompson, kind of over, a short pass. Maybe Sains. Both of them were in the area. Got batted down nonetheless. So it brings up 3rd and 10. 3 wides to the wide side, 1 to the near side. Wilson in the backfield with Crow. Crow takes a snap. He's dropping back, steps up in the pocket, gets flushed out to the right, throws on the run. Nice grab on the far side. That's Avery Thompson hauling it in for the first down. Gain of about 12 yards.
Avery's like, that wasn't me last week.
Yeah,
this is what I do right here.
He got just past the sticks, managed to catch that and back his way out of bounds into the Franklin Simpson sideline. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Fake the handoff to Wilson. Goes to Wade. Wade has the first down. He's across the 45. Down to the 40. Breaks the tackle. He's down the sideline. Still moving. Down to about the 22-yard line. He tried to put on the brakes again.
He shifted gears and got an extra 20 yards, man.
Down to the Wildcats.
He downshift, he double clutched.
Stutter step.
Yeah.
Oh, that
1st and 10 for Paducah Tillman. Nice catch and a nice run by Wade. Quick whistle there. Let's see.
That was a whole bag of stuff right there.
Yeah. I think the Franklin Simpson coaches wanted to call timeout.
Timeout, Franklin.
Yeah, they called timeout. One of their coaches was out there about the numbers on the far side of the field, and he was livid. He was absolutely losing his mind with his guys because they let that play go. I mean, Wade, what do you do? I mean, he's a total package.
Yeah, he is, and you gotta tackle on spot tackling, man. With these wide receivers, and skill guys that Tillman has, they can take a pretty routine play and break it.
Absolutely. No score here, 6:25 to play in the first quarter. Game time and score update from Animal Care Center. Everybody, Dr. Johnny. Take good care of you and yours out there. First and 10 for Paducah Tilghman. Going to be lined up at the between the 22 and the 23-yard line. Nose of the ball's on the 22. Moving right to left. Tilghman breaks the huddle with the offensive coaches. Looks like two wide receivers each way for Tilghman. It's going to be Perdaman and Sains to the near side. That's the open side of the field. You got Thompson and Wade out on the wing. Wilson is the running back. He gets the ball. He's across the 20 to the 15 to the 10, down to the 5-yard line.
Did you see
Dancing
that?
his way.
Did you see that hop move he talked about a couple of weeks ago?
Putting that foot in the ground.
That's
he did it right there. Dancing with the Stars premiered this week. He had some moves right there. Crow, he's going to the corner. The fade, kind of over the wrong shoulder there for Thompson. Or Thompson didn't get turned the right way. I'm not sure which. Usually on those you give the benefit of the doubt to the quarterback, but on the route, but because Avery runs such good routes.
He does.
There was obviously some miscommunication there. Two wides each way. The wide side is the far side of the field. They got the defense to jump a little bit on the hard count, but no flag there. Wilson is lined up to Crow's right. Pass. Oh, right over across the left side. He was trying to get Perdaman on a little slant into the end zone. Just missed it. Brings up third and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Man, that ball went right through his hands, though.
Yeah, sure did. So Perdaman and Saints to the near side. Wilson, the running back, to Crow's left. He gets the handoff. He's across the 5. Down to the 5, I guess, is where they're going to bring him down. Brings up fourth and goal from the 5-yard line.
Will bring up third and goal from the 5.
Spotted it just short of the 5-yard line. Thought it was a little further, but making a difference. You still got to get in the end zone on fourth down here. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. That's Wade. Wilson to Crow's right. Crow. He's going to pump. He throws back into the corner. Tries to go right almost under the end zone to Perdaman. A little too much. And that's it. So that turns it over on downs. It's a little like a punt because you got them buried in their own end zone back there, but you wanted 7 there in a big way.
Yeah, and you got to know Coach Thompson is not happy with that. That's two drives that looked like we were going to punch that thing in, and it didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, if you connect on that the pass to nobody over there, you've got you might not have 6, but you're a whole lot closer. You're probably in a better position to keep that drive going. But
absolutely.
Franklin Simpson comes to the line, moving left to right, kind of in that wing. Some misdirection in the backfield. They give it to the fullback. He's up out to about the 10-yard line, so gain of about 4 on first down. See where they line him, where they spot it. Actually, they spotted about the 9, so it was really a gain of about 3. So second and 7.
We'll bring up second down and 6.
Yeah, I guess so. From this angle, the original line of scrimmage looks like it was about the 6, but it's actually the 5. Looks like so a gain of 4. Second and 6. They got a whole host of folks in the backfield there, and it's every kind of wing there. They give it the handoff off right tackle, and he gets out across the 10 to about the 15-yard line, real close to the first down marker. We'll see what they're going to give him the first down. So first and 10 for Franklin Simpson.
Xavier Hampton.
Man, they had 3.
Hampton.
Gain of 5 and a first
They
down
had
for the
3
Wildcats.
people at the point of
Tackles
attack
by number 11,
blocking.
Harper
Yeah.
Shigley.
They've got like 5 guys in the backfield back there. They throw all sorts of things at you with that run because there's so many people and enough misdirection that it's going to get. I know it's going to get me tonight. It sure will. But Anyway, so quarterback under center. He hands off the reverse. He gets out across the 10 to the 15 to about the 17-yard line. Again, that's their feature, or that's Xavier Hampton, actually, the junior.
24, Xavier Hampton. Tackled by number 22, Wyatt Gower, number 99, Javen Dukes.
Yeah,
Gain of
Gower and
4
Dukes on
makes
the
it
tackle.
2nd down and 6.
They picked up 4 on first down again, so it gives them second and 6. They get a whole host of guys in the backfield. You got a man in motion. He resets just behind the tackle in that wing T. Single setback. Now man in motion, but let's see what happens here. Was that did somebody call a timeout, or was that that's in motion because there's no flag. Nobody threw a flag. They just blew the whistles. Let's see what the official said. Not sure what the situation was. Somebody came off the field. I don't know if it was an equipment issue or something. There's and this is one of the things that they do. They'll have like a tight end over there with the coach, and he brings in the play to the huddle. They'll rotate guys that come over from the sideline with the play. They're not doing the hand signals.
Yeah, but what was the whistle for?
But I don't know. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. They line up in a power formation here. Man in motion. That's the feature back. He gets out across the 20, gains about 1. 1.5. That was Hampton again. Or one of the 2 feature backs, I should say. Hampton and McPherson are the 2 guys that are always in the backfield.
Tackle by number 71, Prosper Livingston Holmes. Gain of 3 brings up 3rd down and 3.
Nice tackle by Livingston Holmes. He's one of those big guys up front that just stopped it at the point of attack.
Yeah, now
3rd and 3 here for Franklin Simpson. They've got 1 wide out. He's all the way out here on the hash mark. Cam Wade's on him one-on-one. Everybody else stacked in the box. They pitch it the other way across the 20 to about the 23, 4-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down. Bring up 4th and about 2.
Number 6,
that was Blake McPherson again.
Number 11, Harper Shively. Gain of 1,
Harper Shively again with the tackle.
Yeah, now if you're Franklin Simpson, your coach is telling you guys, look at the clock, fellas. It's $1:41 in this first quarter, and it's 0-0.
Yeah.
We can play with these guys.
Yeah, that's
back to receive the punt from the Tornado.
With a minute and a half there in punt formation.
Kicking for the Wildcats, number 20, Caden Bennett.
Bennett back to punt for Franklin Simpson. Man in motion. Hank James shadowing him. Back deep is Cam Wade all by himself. Punt had a little bit of trouble handling it. He does get it away, and it's going to hop at about the 48 in front of Wade. He wisely backs away, and Paducah Tilghman will take over at about the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 at their own 41, moving right to left with 1:08 to go here in the first quarter.
Tornado.
Doesn't take long for this team to strike when they get the right look. So.
Yeah, I like to see some lightning right here.
Absolutely. The offense comes back out on the field for the Tornado. Wilson will be the setback with Stone Crow. Let's see what are the whistles here for. Play clock, maybe? The issue with the play clock. They're telling them to shut the play clock off. They're having some trouble with the play clock tonight. So we're having a little trouble with some of the scoreboard stuff this evening anyway. 1:08 to play. It's going to be Brown and Thompson to the near side. You've got Wade to the far side. You've got 2 backs in the backfield. You got McPike and Wilson on either side of Crow. They hand it to McPike, and he is caught right there, but he slips away. He gets out across the 40 to the 45, across the 50,
He's
the
gone.
40.
He's over.
He is almost
He's
gone.
gone.
Oh, horse collar
He's gone.
tight, dragging the guy into the end zone.
Woo!
He had him by the back of the neck. Touchdown, Tornado. Boom.
We've been waiting.
58 yards.
We've been waiting on him.
Absolutely. McPike has been due since day one. He's shown those flashes.
That's right.
Haven't been able to get him in the right situation. And that one he just made happen because he was caught right there in the backfield.
Absolutely. I will not be denied this moment.
Absolutely.
That's what he said.
That is what he said. Rex Gay on to kick. Chance McPike.
Explosion.
I thought he got caught at about the 10-yard line. That's a offsides by the defense. They were all the way in the backfield before the ball was snapped. I mean, he almost could have caught the snap. He was so far in the backfield.
Penalty is dead ball, offsides on the
like I said,
Wildcat.
McPike got caught up to at about the 10-yard line. The guy got a hold of the back of the neck, which you're not supposed to do.
And he just kept running.
Kept going, kept the legs going, and dragged the man into the end zone. Pretty sure that was Xavier Hampton, one of those running backs that was fast enough to catch him, but couldn't bring him down. McPike hauls it into the end zone. So the offense comes back out. And a big shift over to the right side as they go for two. Crow splits out. They give it to Wade. Bobbles the snap. He's still on his feet, but he's going to get wrapped up. Not going to happen. Tried the two, but they tried to do kind of a wildcat thing with Crow splitting out to the left at the last second, and it just didn't work. Wade had a little trouble coming up with the snap, and that was the issue. So anyway, 2-point comes up a little bit short. 6-0 is the score here with 52 seconds to play. So that took all of about 16 seconds.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
No, 16 seconds to score that touchdown and to try a point after with the penalty. Because, see, that's what Madisonville did last week. We jumped on that extra point on their first touchdown, and they decided to go for two, and they got it.
Yeah. And
obviously they jumped here. That gave us an opportunity. We decided we wanted to give that a try, and it just came up a little bit short there. So Rex Gay will come on to kick. The kickoff brought to you by Dr. Stephen Harris, General Dentistry.
Number 40, Rex Gay, back to receive for the Wildcats. Number 2, Brody Perry.
Two
number
men back.
24, Xavier Hampton.
Perry and Hampton back to receive for Franklin Simpson. It's Perry on the far hash mark. It's Henderson on the near hash mark. They got most of their guys kind of up on the line. They only have, where we typically have 4 up backs, they have 3. And one in the middle. Gay squibs it. It gets across the 50.
Did we cover
picked
that?
up by Rex Gay.
The kicker.
Onside
Gay recovers the onside kick.
Number 40, Rex Gay.
That wasn't
Heck of a
even
play.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
No, there was nobody. They had guys lined up on the 50, and they dropped back right as he kicked it, and he squibbed it right across. Beautiful onside kick. Heck of a play by Rex Gay to go up there and get it.
That was about as smooth as onside kick I've seen in a while.
That was as cool as the other side of the pillow, my friend.
Yes, sir. Oh, listen at you.
Hat tip to the late great Stuart Scott.
Mr. Stu.
Used to stay up and watch the 2 a.m. Sports Center just to see him and Rich.
Yes, sir.
3 wide receivers to the far side. Empty backfield. Crow drops. He steps up. He's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down. Loss of about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He was caught
I'm just thinking that.
by J.C. Roby, Jr.
Carried by Stone Grove for a loss of 4, brings up 2nd down and 14.
That's a cover sack right there.
Yeah.
No one was open, and
he had no alley to run.
no.
He tried to step up, but had no place to go. And credit to the defense. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. He goes underneath the Sains, little curl. He's going to get out across the first down and more. He's down to about the 33-yard line. He gets all the way across the 40 down to the 35 to the 33-yard line for Blair Sains.
Gain of 20 and a first down.
Picks up 20.
Wow.
Gets the first down because it was 2nd and 16.
7 and 16, right.
So still empty backfield. 3 to the far side, and that ends the first quarter. Trying to get that last play off. They'll swap ends. At the end of 1, Paducah Tillman leads at 6-0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more here on Super Talk. You're listening to Paducah Tillman football. Cooling down nicely, though. 77 now.
We need to get some separation this quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to unload here.
Yeah, we do.
Because
then
you don't want to give them a glimmer.
and then those flags all of a sudden has
Ladies
a
and
whole
gentlemen,
different
we also honor tonight our
impact
True
on
Blue
the game.
sponsors, Michelson Jewelers, Harper
when you're up
Construction,
35-3.
James Marine.
That's a little different situation mentally.
Brad Munson, Richard Abraham. We are just underway or getting underway here in the second quarter. Tillman now moving left to right on your radio dial in the black jerseys, the blue pants, and the blue helmets. Cam Wade in motion. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Crow looking for help. He's got Sains across the middle. Nice pickup.
Yeah, well.
About 20 yards, about 18, right at 20 yards. He's down to about the 12.
Yeah, I tell
That's a
you what.
first down, gets him in the elite paint and spine red zone.
Yeah, offensive line did a great job at that time giving Crow time.
Yeah. Saints had time to kind of run that slant across the middle, and you got Brown lined up in the backfield, 2 wide receivers each way. Brown now splits out, kind of in the slot spot on the near side. Crow drops back 3 steps. He rolls left, going to get a flag. That's probably going to be a hold because he's going to run all the way down to get into the end zone, but I think that one's going to come back, unfortunately. Flag down there in the end zone as well, so not sure what that was.
I don't know what that was about.
There's a second flag down in the end zone. That looks like that's going to be on Franklin Simpson based on what
that
what
should
I'm
offset.
seeing. Yeah, so that may offset. So replay second down. Or I'm sorry, that'd be first and 10 again, wouldn't it? Holding on the offense. That's kind of what I thought when he changed direction.
Personal
foul.
Whoa.
Oh. Personal foul on us as well. So two penalties on that play. Those are the first flags of the game. We managed to get all the way to the second quarter without flags.
There were 2 penalties on the tornado. There was holding and a personal foul. The holding was declined. The personal foul was accepted. It will
So
make it
15
first
yards.
And 25.
So 1st and 25.
Goodness gracious.
Mercy. 1st and 25. That moves Tillman all the way back to the 30.
That's a chunk of hay
You
right there.
You got to get to the 5 for the first down. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Actually, a tight end to the far side is Sains. Crow looking deep. He's got Thompson in the middle of the end zone, and he got bumped.
There you go.
Got bumped by Blake McPherson. Back on defense, and he just body checked Thompson right in the middle of the top of the H there in the end zone, right under the goalpost.
He's such a tough.
Penalty is pass interference on the Wildcat.
So that'll get 15 yards back, and it'll be an automatic first down. Should be.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Avery is such a hard target, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Let's see where they line it up here.
Tough matchup.
Yeah. He's so big and he's so athletic.
Long
So
arms.
Yeah. Basically gets us back to the original line of scrimmage. Gets us 1st and 10 from the original line of scrimmage before that set of plays. So 2 wide receivers to the far side. Crow, hands off. That's Wilson. He's pushing his way forward. Stiff arm down across the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Gain of about 6.
Carry that number 24,
So
DJ
2nd and 4 for the
Gain of
Tornado.
5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
They're only going to give him the 10. I thought he got down closer to the 9. Either way, we're deep in the elite paint and spine red zone here. Wilson to deep back, Crow under center. Wade goes in motion. They try to flip it to him again. It's dropped. It's on the ground, and it looks like Franklin Simpson recovers. That's the second time they've tried that flip with Wade in motion, and he's had trouble with it both times. He also had trouble with the direct snap on the point after.
Yeah, well, this is the 3rd time the ball's been on the ground, and finally Franklin Simpson gets it.
Yeah. So turnover there for Paducah Tillman. Not ideal. when you're looking to try to get
try
to punch one in here, you basically got bailed out with that pass interference call, it was pass interference. I'm not saying it was the flag that bailed us out. It was the play that bailed us out, and then ended up turning the ball over. So 1st and 10. The flip out to Henderson. He gets out across the 20, but that's it. He gets about a yard as they took over 1st and 10 from the Tillman 20. That's Hampton. I'm going to get those two guys confused all night.
Yeah, offense had to look sharp. Yeah. Had to look sharp tonight.
Yeah, it's time. It seems to be timing again.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously you kind of had a pass that went to nobody where guys split different directions, and then you kind of missed on a fade, on the fade down here in the corner. So yeah, there's been some passes that we've kind of missed on. Franklin Simpson comes back to the line, 2nd and 8. Can't believe they gave him 2 yards on that. The handoff, a double handoff. They give it to Henderson. He's out across the 30. He gets the first down, knocked out of bounds. They're going to give him all the way to the 35. I thought it was closer to the 33. But
knocked out of bounds by number 17.
Hampton knocked out by Perdaman on the far side.
Did you see that double handoff right there?
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
And when you run this, that's part of this wing tee is the misdirection and the all that extra stuff that's going on behind the line. That's kind of part of it. As I was studying a little bit of that. Mercy. So quarterback under center, hands off straight up the middle. He gives it to the fullback, the up back. He gets out across the 35 to about the 39-yard line. Gain of about 4. That was Aiden Jones. He's a junior. Last week had a whole 16 yards. But they run by committee. They got about 5.
Yeah.
They had 4 or 5 guys last week that scored.
Brings up 2nd down and 5.
They had, let's see. Yeah, they had 4 guys last week that scored touchdowns on the ground for them because they run everybody. They got one wide out split to the near side. They're in that wing tee, quarterback under center. They have to reset now because the up back was running back toward the line. They hand off again on kind of a jet sweep, and he's wrapped up. Maybe gets a yard. That was Aiden Jones again. No, that was Hampton.
Tackle at number 22, Wyatt
Jones
Gower,
was in
number
there.
33, Brady Sanderson.
Wyatt Gower and Brady Sanderson were in there again for Paducah Tillman. Those guys seem to always be around the ball.
Yeah, defense showing up.
Yep. Caden Bennett, another one of those backs in that stable, is the guy that brings in the play from the sideline for Franklin Simpson as they break the huddle and move out. 3rd down and 3 to go from the 41-yard line. Another misdirection. Slips behind the line, falls down there. That, again, is Xavier Hampton getting the call. He's kind of been the feature tonight. The guy, McPherson, like I said, he had 235 last week. Hampton only had 88 yards. But
well, I tell you what, Coach Thompson's got to be elated with the defense. Because these guys have shut these guys down.
Yeah, defense has played well. They've stayed home. They've been pretty disciplined.
Yep.
They've only had one big run, and it was for 12 yards.
Yep.
So they line up. Quarterback is going to be in the shotgun this time.
Back to punt, number 20, Caden Bennett.
Oh, yeah, it is 4th down. They're going to punt, and looks like
somebody
that a false start? They go in such
penalty is false start on the line.
Such interesting. They go in such interesting formations that I knew they were going to throw me off at one point, and I'm looking. It's like, oh yeah, it is 4th down. They're lined up to punt. That's why it looks weird.
And let's talk about these. Let's talk about these fumbles, man. You got to see that ball and put it away.
Yes.
You can't take a sneak peek and just know that the ball's going to be there because it's not always
high snap. Gets the punt away, and he shanks it to the right. It bounces out of bounds. It went out. They're going to mark it at the 45, at the Tillman 45. So the Tornado will come left to right on your radio dial as they get the ball back.
Midfield. It is first.
Oh, they walked it back to midfield.
Tornado.
Because it hit the ground about the 45, and I thought, really? But yeah, they walked it back, and so it'll actually be 1st and 10 from the 50. So right at midfield, the Tornado will get the ball once again.
Let's go offense.
Yeah. A little tighter set here on the near side, which is the open side of the field. It's like you got Thompson, the Pike, and Brown. Perdaman close over on the far side. They give it to Copeland. He gets out across the 50, gain of about 1. First time we've seen Mason tonight.
Mason Copeland, gain of 1, brings up 2nd down and 9.
Picks up 1, so 2nd and 9. Obviously not ideal on 1st down, but with this offense and at this spot on the field, you're in 4-down territory anyway already. We can already tell you that. Copeland is set back to the right, more of a traditional set, 2 wide receivers each way. Crow looking to the right. He gets it to Brown. Brown at the 40. He's across the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tornado.
Pass complete from Stone.
That's a nice. He sit down right there. Yep. Didn't drift.
Gain of 19 and a first.
Stone Crow hit him right on the numbers.
Tornado.
Picks up 19 yards. Nice play there. Nice touch on the pass from Stone.
Absolutely.
2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Copeland to Crow's left. They look back at the sideline. After the hard count, Crow takes the snap, gives it to Copeland. He goes right up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's down to the 20-yard line, down to about the 19. Another first down for Mason Copeland.
Yeah, not offensive.
Gain of 11 and a first down.
Tell you, he went right up the middle between the center and the left tackle. Crow, another handoff to Copeland. Copeland's going to bounce it this time. He gets down to the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. That's going to be another first down.
Yeah, and
first and 10 down into the elite paint and spine red zone.
Old-fashioned turn. He ran the daylight.
Yeah.
He hit it up inside, bounced it outside, and there was nobody there.
Yep, 2 wide receivers each way. Copeland still the set back to the left. They're going to hold as getting everybody reset there. Sure everybody's substituted and all that kind of stuff. So they reset. Crow, wind the clock. Get that first hard count and take a look at the sideline for the play call. 2 wide receivers each way. Crow in the pistol, takes the snap, hands it to Copeland. Copeland kind of sweeping to the right. He got a flag in the backfield. Copeland is into the end zone for the touchdown, but
very good for a touchdown.
See what this is good. We'll see what the call is.
There is a flag on the play.
Copeland gets into the end zone for a Tornado touchdown. Bounced it right up the middle and a nice run, but there was a flag that came from the backside, from behind the defense. It was that back judge behind the Franklin Simpson players. Let's see the white hat coming over, holding on the offense, and he called it from there.
Wow.
Interesting. That was a back judge who was in the end zone calling the holding penalty, which was at the about the 12-yard line.
Oh, that must have been obvious.
Yeah, it must have been.
After the penalty, it will be 1st and goal at the 12.
So 1st and goal at the 12 for the Tornado. Copeland still the setback, 2 wide receivers each way. The open side is the far side of the field. Crow, quick drop. He's looking that way. He's got Perdaman, and it's intercepted. Back the other way comes Franklin Simpson, and they are going to take it to the house.
Wow.
How about that? Brady Delk, the quarterback, playing DB, picks that one off and takes it to the house. No flags.
Pass was intercepted by number 10, Brady Delk.
What are they talking about?
For a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Yeah, no, that's a touchdown. The officials are talking over there like there's something. And Delk's kind of arguing as he's got the ball still, and he's arguing, kind of shaking his head. So let's see what the white hat says as he comes over and gives us a call.
What's that?
Sportsmanlike on Franklin Simpson. The touchdown is good. So they get the touchdown, but they get the
unsportsmanlike conduct.
The unsportsmanlike, which I'm guessing will be enforced on the kickoff.
So
the game is tied now at 6 apiece with 6 minutes to play in the half. That score update brought to you by Animal Care Center.
Well, all I know is if I pick off a ball and I take it almost 80 yards, I'm going to be a little excited.
Yeah.
Right? And I guess the kid got flags for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't see anything, unless something was said. But
yeah.
he couldn't have been He couldn't have been baited by one of our guys because we
Yeah,
didn't
right.
have anybody close.
We didn't have anybody down there, man.
So I don't know what that was about, but interesting. Either way. Now they're going to back him. They're going to enforce it on the. They're going to force it on the point after. Make him kick it. It'll end up looking like a.
In to attempt the extra point, number 9, Brody McAllister.
It'll end up looking like a 35-yard field goal. How about that?
Wow.
We'll see if he makes it. It's dead center of the field, of course. Snap. The kick is up, and it goes through. He nailed it. Wasn't very
Kick is
high.
good, makes the score Wildcats 7, Tornado 6.
Wasn't very high, but Brody McAllister managed to punch it through. And that puts Franklin Simpson on top, 7-6. Didn't necessarily have this on my bingo card this evening.
Absolutely not.
That will be a score that will get some attention tonight from around the state, especially when you're talking district play. This is not this is not fooling around time. This is business now.
This is business. It all counts. And man,
they were found along the rail down at the bottom of the stands. If you can identify,
it kind of feels like guys are not quite there. I mean, I can't tell you the last time we put 3 balls on the carpet.
Yeah. Well, so now -2 on turnover margin, which is never a good thing.
Nope.
You have a hard time winning games when you're -2. So we'll see what they do here on the kick.
Had a
See if
touch.
they try anything.
Well, check us out. We had a touchdown here, called back.
Kicking off for the
Throw the
Wildcats,
ball,
number
pick
5,
6.
Casey Hempsey.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Back receiver,
that's a
Tornado.
big swing. That's a,
Number 5, Cameron Wade, and number 12,
that's a potentially
Chance McPike.
14-point swing right there.
Goodness gracious.
So, yeah. It's like Casey Hempsey is going to kick this one away. He kicks it on the ground. It bounced off of Sains. He picks it up and gets out to about the 40-yard line, and he's wrapped up there and brought down about the 41. They'll probably
Returns
they're
by
gonna
number
mark
8,
him
Blair
about the,
Sains
41.
to the 41-yard line. It's
Can somebody go
first
check
down, Tornado.
I think we need
the
to
ball? Check the football.
well,
They seem to be having okay with it. They seem to be handling it okay. Goodness gracious.
did we have the blue helmets on Thursday night?
I know we had the gray uniforms.
I had some of the, I don't remember what we had on Thursday night. Crow under center. He's got Wade in motion. They hand it to Wilson. He's met in the backfield. Lost 3 yards.
Yeah, that. I
Carried by
see.
number 24,
I
DeMarcus
see
Wilson,
Ben
loss of 3. Brings
pointing.
up second down
Somebody
and 13.
missed something. That guy came scot-free.
Yeah. Came right around the end, and he met DJ right about the time he got the ball. DJ set up to Crow's right. Snap. Quick drop, quick throw to Thompson. Thompson snags it out of the air. He gets out across the 50. He's got the first down to about the 47-yard line.
Pass complete from Stone.
Well, he looked
number
like he
2,
was on a
Avery
surfboard,
Thompson.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Gain of
43
22 yards and a first
43-yard
down, Tornado.
First down for Paducah Tillman. Wind the clock, 3 wide receivers to the open side. That's the far side. Crow fakes the handoff to Wilson. Play action to Wade. Wade bounces it out. Gets out across the 30 down to about the 27-yard line.
Pass complete from Stone Crow.
Another first down.
Wade down to the Wildcats 27-yard line. It's first down, Tornado.
First and 10 for Paducah Tillman. They're kind of in a hurry up here. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Wilson is set back to Crow's right. Wade, play action. They give it to Wilson. Wilson bounces it down across the 20. He's down about the 16-yard line.
24, DJ Wilson.
17, they're going to say. They're going to say a gain of 9. I guess he bounced after he hit the ground. It looked like he got past the sticks, but
I thought he was going to bounce it out one more time because he had the advantage.
quick fake the handoff. They get it to Wade. That's a first down. He's down to about the 11, 12-yard line as we get down to the elite painted spot red zone.
What's the
Cameron
flag?
Wade, there is a flag on the play.
Oh, my goodness.
What was that? talk about it here. Not sure. Going to be a hold.
I don't think it's
Personal foul on the defense.
Goodness.
So that'll be half the distance.
We'll take that.
First and goal to go from the 5. First and goal from the 5 for Paducah Tillman. Got to punch this one in.
Absolutely.
We've had too many opportunities. -2 on turnovers. You got to punch this one in. 2 wide receivers each way. Hard count. Look back at the sideline for the play. 4:26 to play in the game. Crow hands it to Wilson. He's going to bounce it out. Turns it back upfield. He's down across into the end zone. They're going to mark him down just short.
Carries by number 24, DeMarcus
I thought he was
Wilson.
in.
Me too.
Down to the 1-yard line and
He cut it
second
back
and goal.
up to the inside. He started to bounce it out, and he cuts it back. Oh, they had a guy running off the field. They had too many men off the field. Crow's going to take it right up the middle on the quarterback keeper.
Carries by
Touchdown,
number 3,
Tornado.
Crow.
Boom. We needed that.
Absolutely.
1 yard and a
Goodness gracious.
touchdown, Tornado.
Flag because I think Franklin Simpson had too many men on the field. You'll decline that. Yeah, or illegal substitution. That's on the defense, so that's declined, and so that means touchdown, Tornado.
We're going to go for
Puts
2.
Paducah Tillman back up on top. We'll go for 2. 2 wide receivers each way. Standard set here. It's Wade and Thompson to the near side. Wilson the setback. Got Thompson in motion. No, that's Sains in motion. They go to the back of the end zone. Avery Thompson. 2-point conversion.
That's his guy.
3-point conversion.
That's
Good.
his guy.
That gets you back on
Boom.
schedule.
Yes, sir.
14-7 the score with 3:58 to play in the
Makes the
half.
score
Paducah
Tornado
Tillman
14.
moves back out on top by 7.
Wildcat 7.
Wow. Boy, we needed that. Needed that in a big way. I think somebody who also needed that was Avery Thompson.
Yeah.
I think Avery needed that.
Yeah, that counts.
He's had a good catch. He's had a couple good catches. He needed a catch in that blue section of the carpet.
Yeah,
no matter
absolutely.
whether it was for 2 or for 6.
Yeah, I'll
he
guarantee
needed
you.
that.
I'll guarantee you.
Yeah. That's the one that says
That's,
Paducah Tillman on the visitor side
That's positive.
to perform at halftime. We need you to
Positive.
start heading
So
that
that's
way.
good
So you be ready for
for
your
Paducah
halftime
Tillman.
performance.
We got the kickoff coming up here in just a second. Kickoff brought to you by Dr. Stephen Harris, General Dentistry. It's 14-7, 3:58 to play. Game time and score brought to you by Animal Care Center. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at stats and more here in just a couple of minutes. You'll go down
Yes, sir.
and have a chat with Coach Thompson real quick
Hit
before
the kickoff
halftime.
for the Tornado number 40,
And
Rex
coming up at
Gay.
halftime, we'll have
Back
that
received from
first half
Franklin
stat
Simpson,
and
number
the
2,
stat of the
Brody
game
Perry.
brought to you by our friends over at JT's Sports
Number
Bar and
24,
Grill over on
Xavier
32nd
Hampton.
Street. Something special coming up
Yes,
next
sir.
Saturday, a week from tomorrow. The man himself, Kyle Macy, is going to be in the house.
Cal Macy.
He'll be there at 2 o'clock, Saturday the 27th. That Saturday, a barbecue on the river. Everybody's going to be in town, so come out and see Kyle. Short kick,
Ooh.
blocked away from it. They're going to call the flag on that. Kind of blocked the up back for Franklin
Kick is
Simpson
out of bounds
the
at the
way.
33-yard
Kick ended up
line.
going out of bounds. It was Nathan Ray that was trying to get it, and he was blocked by John Jones there on the sideline. That was where the flag was. We'll see where they line him up. First and 10 from the 38-yard line for Franklin Simpson.
5-yard penalty will put the ball at
Just
the
be- that's just a
37-yard
5-yarder,
line.
so-
where
Yeah.
it's first
Puts
down
them up
for
to the
Wildcat.
38. They'll take it first and 10 at their own 38-yard line, moving right to left.
38-yard line.
Tillman back on defense.
Yeah, we need a 4 and out right here.
Absolutely.
3 and out.
Yeah. Like 9 guys in the box on this
There
wing
you
tee,
go.
and they get on the backside and bring down Blake McPherson, who got the handoff. He was trying to run to the right. He's trying to see
Carries
who
by number
got
6,
in there.
Blake
I
McPherson.
think that might have been
Tackled by number 31, Elias McPeak.
No, that was,
Gain
yeah,
of
that was
1
Elias
brings up
McPeak.
second
And he
down
came
and 9.
down
there.
from the backside played that perfect.
Yeah, did a nice job there. I thought it might have been Overstreet in there, but it was 31 instead of 30. So 8-9 in the box there. They fake the handoff. The quarterback's going to keep it. He runs off right tackle. He gets out across the first down. He's out across the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Huge pickup. About a 25-yard pickup. Brady Delt, the quarterback.
I mean, he shook a couple of our guys on his way.
Tackles by number 30, Keyshawn Overstreet.
Keyshawn Overstreet finally caught up with him. 1st and 10, Franklin Simpson. Again, they had the put the ball in the breadbasket and pulled it out and kept it on. He called his own number. Ended up running off right tackle and found a lane. See what they do here on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Line up, they got that traditional wing tee. Quarterback Delk under center. He hands it off. They reverse handoff to Hampton, rather. He gets knocked down. Gain of about 2 yards.
Carry by number
33-yard line is
24,
where they
Hampton.
will
Gain
set
of
up.
2. Tackles by number 0, Isaac James.
Isaac James with the tackle for Paducah Tilghman. Sure, I got our field mic ready to go because Richard headed down. They're in that wing tee. Only got one wide receiver to the far side. They give it to the up back. He gets across the 30, so a pickup of about 3, maybe 4 yards. That was Aiden Jones again. He's part of that
Carry by number
quintet.
30, Aiden Jones.
They're going to head over to the sideline.
Timeout,
Both
Tillman.
teams are going to take
First time out of the half.
They're going to talk first time out of the half for Paducah Tilghman. Minute 52 to play. 14-7 the score. Tilghman on top. Your game time score update there brought to you by Animal Care Center. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back with more in a minute. It's Paducah Tilghman football on Super Talk. Back here, flag on the play. Blake McPherson takes the double handoff out of that wing tee on 2nd down and gets down into the end zone. There's a flag on the play, so this one may come back. We'll see where that goes. They got a kind of a block. I'm thinking this looks like kind of a block down field here. See what the white hat says. They're still talking. They're lining them up actually at the 22-yard line.
Penalty was holding on the Wildcats.
Holding on Franklin Simpson.
The play will result in a first down for the Wildcats
So
at the 22-yard line.
It's still a first down, even with the penalty. It's 1st and 10 from the 22. Delt goes back up under center. They've got one wide receiver kind of almost in a slot. Henderson moves to the back, and then he moves back up on that wing again as that wing back on the near side. Man in motion. They give it to him. He cuts it back up the middle. That's Henderson. He gets out across the 15-yard line down to about the 13. It's pretty much right at the first down marker. We'll
Carries
see.
by number
They're gonna give
24,
it to a first
Xavier
down.
Hampton.
So it's Xavier Hampton. Actually, they're going to mark him just about a yard short.
Tackles by number 7, Jaden Williams. Gain of 9 brings up
with the
second down
tackle
and 1.
there. Second 1 for Franklin Simpson. Quarterback under center. He goes right over the top and pushes forward. See if they hold him up. It's like where the spot's going to be, where the officials are standing, it looks like it's going to be a first down. Which would be, yep, first and 10 for Franklin Simpson.
Carries by number 24.
At about the
Gain of 2.
13-yard line.
First down at the 13-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 at the 13. So they can get down to the 3-yard line and still get a first down without getting into the end zone. Let's see if this Tillman defense can hold up here with 50 seconds to play here in the half. Well, the line's up. About 8, 9 in the box. They hand off to Henderson, to McPherson, rather, off the right end. He kind of runs that jet sweep. Off the quick handoff. He gets down, gains about 7 yards. 6 yards maybe, so second and 4.
Tackle by number 22, Wyatt Gower.
28 seconds, Wyatt Gower with the tackle.
Timeout, Franklin Simpson.
Franklin Simpson calls the timeout here. We'll keep it here. We'll try to find some scores and some things, just seeing that our opponent from Thursday night, Madisonville North Hopkins, is up on Marshall County 13-7 at the half. See if we can find some more of these scores from around the area and around the state coming up here in just a few minutes. We're only 28 seconds away from halftime. 14-7 to score. Paducah Tillman's on top. Defense trying to hold here. Franklin Simpson still talking about it over on the far sideline. Defense one last set of instructions for the Tornado here on the near side. Everybody comes back out. It'll be second down and about 4 to go. From about the 9-yard line, or no, I'm sorry, about the 6-yard line. Under center, they give it to McPherson. He doesn't get it. In fact, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of about a yard.
Carry by number 6,
Nice
Blake
play.
McPherson. Tackle by number
McPherson caught it.
44, Keegan
Ran it.
Golson. Loss of 1 brings up third down and 5.
Rage Henderson with the tackle. He was in there.
Correction, 44 is Rage Henderson.
Yeah, Rage Henderson was the tackler. 2 or 3 guys in there trying to get hands on that. Javen Williams was in there again. They all kind of talk about it. Another quick timeout here. That's the Franklin Simpson has used all of their timeouts. Tillman's only used 1. They still have 2, but it's third down and 5 to go from the 7-yard line. The 7, so it's between 4 and 5. Brady goes under center. Double handoff. It's juggled. They break the tackle. That was the up back. That was Caden.
Carry by number 24, Xavier Hampton. Tackle by number 44,
Henderson.
Rage Henderson.
Rage Henderson again.
Fourth
Brings up
down
fourth
and
down.
2.
4th and 2. And they're going to try to kick it as the clock is winding down. They get the kick down. It's blocked. Tillman gets on it, and that's going to do it for the half. They blocked the field goal to keep it 14-7. Great stand by the defense.
Tornado 14, Wildcat 7.
Live mic. It's working. We've got some sort of a mic problem. Unfortunately, Rich is down there talking to Coach Thompson. We'll get the word on what they had to say at that point, and we'll figure out what this thing is. Tested it before the game, and it worked. So I hate it when that happens, when you try stuff and it doesn't work. So, but at any rate, we will find out what Coach Thompson had to say going into the locker room here at halftime. 14-7 is the score. Paducah Tillman on top of Franklin Simpson as we open district play here at McWright Field. You're listening to Paducah Tillman football on Super Talk. Why is that not working?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Whitetail Properties halftime kick presented by the MW Land team. Tonight we have Justin Dukes attempting to kick for a chance at $100 and some Whitetail Property swag. Justin will attempt a kick from the 20-yard line. If he makes it, he wins 100, and 100 will be donated to the PTHS Football Booster Club. Let's go, Justin. Good try. Thanks, Justin, for participating, and thanks to Whitetail Properties MW Land team for their support. Now it's time for the youth cheer camp performance. Let's hear it for these young ladies.
Here at Memorial Stadium, McWright Field.
Let's hear it
Tillman
for 'em.
on top of Franklin Simpson here as we open district play, 14-7 here at the break. Just getting a quick look at the scores. Let's run down some scores from around the area before we look at the stats. We told you that at the half, Madisonville is leading Marshall County 13-7. Mayfield is shutting out Crittenden County after one quarter, 35-0. And Owensboro is leading Graves County 35-0 at the half.
So far this season.
One score from up in Central Kentucky. I just happened to run across.
Please enjoy the
Trinity.
Band of Blue, and
Louisville
listen
Trinity is
closely
beating Louisville
as City
Mayo right
speaks.
now at the end of 3, 40-0. That's kind of a scoreboard update. So we'll give you some a look at some stats here for Paducah Tillman. -2 on turnover margin, which is not a great place to be, but still on top 14-7 here at the break. 14 first downs for Paducah Tillman, making it 60% on third down, but 0 for 2 on fourth down. Let's see, averaging about 6.8 yards per carry and about 12.4 yards per pass, completing about 68% of those passes. One sack given up for 8 yards, or one sack for 8 yards. 3 penalties for 23 yards. For Franklin Simpson, 6 penalties for 53 yards, which is kind of interesting. Actually, I guess -1 because he had kind of a fumble each way. And then the interception that ended up going for the lone touchdown that Franklin Simpson has right now. Let's look at the individual player stats for Paducah Tillman. Stone Crow, 13 of 19 for 161 yards. As long as a 35-yard pass. He's got one interception in the game. He's got a rushing touchdown as well on 4 carries for 9 yards. Chance McPike, 1 carry for 58 yards and a touchdown. Let's see, DJ Wilson, 7 carries for 35 yards. Mason Copeland, 3 carries for 23 yards. That's what it looks like on the ground. Now receiving, Cam Wade, 4 catches on 4 targets for 58 yards. Blair Sains, 2 for 2 for 39 yards. Avery Thompson, 3 for 6 for 34 yards. Brendan Brown, 2 for 2 for 23 yards. McPike just 1 target, and that went for a -2. That was a kind of a flip behind the line there, so that was kind of where that ended up. But defensive wise, let's see. Total tackles: Wyatt Gower, 5 total tackles so far in the first half. 3 for Hank James, 3 for Brady Sanderson, 2 each for Elias McPike, Isaac James. Harper Shively's got a couple. Prosper Livingston's got a couple as well. Keyshawn Overstreet with 3 tackles. Rage Henderson's got 3 as well. So some good efforts. Rex Gay with the recovery. I guess they call that a fumble recovery on the onside kick. So that's how that's scored. So Rex Gay with the recovery there on the defense for Simpson. On the ground, they've got 99 yards of. Well, they've got 99 yards of total offense because they've only got 1 pass attempt and a sack in the first half. Blake McPherson's carried for 30 yards. Xavier Hampton's carried for 41 yards on 10 carries. Brady Delk called his own number 3 times for the. I don't know if the batteries aren't strong enough. No. Sorry about that. To Trinity since 2011. October of 2011, they lost by 49. I think the number of times that the ball was on the ground. It was on the ground about 3 times in the first half. Tillman put the ball on the ground. Fortunately, only lost 1 of those, but I think that's got to be kind of your stat of the half. I mean, it's you're lucky. Yeah. Yeah.
Because then they got the pick 6.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you're -1. You're -1 on turnover because you really count the onside as a turnover.
Yeah, and on that drive, we go in and score.
Yeah.
It gets called back.
Yeah.
For illegal, unnecessary roughness or something,
Yeah.
and then we get penalized, throw it out, boom.
Yeah. I think it was a holding call down there was what it was, but either way, it still called it back, and it was that was a big swing there. That was potentially a 14-point swing right there because we were on the way in. I mean, we were at the we had it second and goal from about the 12 because we got backed up a little bit. So that was we're trying to punch the thing in to go up 14-7 or 14-0.
Right.
And they ended up running it back 85 yards for a
defense.
touchdown.
Defense does a great job there at the end of the quarter,
Oh, yeah.
blocking that field goal.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it takes a bounce and scoop and score on that.
Right. Yeah, that's what they certainly tried and just couldn't quite get. By the time they scooped it up, the Franklin Simpson had time to recover and make the tackle, but to keep that from happening. But that would have been a nice way to end the half.
It wouldn't it though?
But that kind of the stat of the half there brought to you by JT Sports Bar and Grill over there on 32nd Street. What a great place! And coming up a week from tomorrow, what one of your contemporaries. He was in school while you were at
I
UK,
think
Kyle
he was,
Macy.
Yeah, he was a senior when I was a freshman, I think.
He was on that 78 national championship team for Coach Joby Hall, and he will be in town next Saturday.
Hey,
he's got a great book called From the Rafters of Rupp, and it's a big 8.5 by 11, glossy picture book that he and Dr. John Wong from Lexington put together. And it's some great stories and photos and stuff from from back in the day. It's from some of the greats of the game.
Yeah, if you're a Kentucky fan and you got a pair of white tube socks,
yeah.
I guarantee if you take them out, he'll autograph them for you.
I bet, yeah. Especially if they got those two blue stripes across the top.
Oh yeah. Just roll them down and wipe your hands, man.
Yep. So come on out to JT's next Saturday. It's a week from tomorrow at 2:00 is when he's going to be there. You're going to be in town because it's barbecue on the river. So you're going to go. You're going to be wandering around downtown, and you go, it's
once again we want to recognize our game sponsor, Hometown Decorating.
Yeah, because they're going to have Kentucky plays South Carolina later on that evening, and they'll have the game on the TVs and all that kind of stuff. They're going to be a place to go to watch UK basketball games, throughout the season. So it'll be a fun time next Saturday.
That's at JT's right now.
Heck yeah.
He's got them on.
Yeah, so sending us the word. They're watching us right now.
That's
there.
it.
So shout out to our friends over at JT's tonight. We've got the game on the wall of TVs over there.
Let's go, fellas.
Yeah, let's hope let's give the crowd over there something to cheer about too. Not just the crowd here, but the crowd over there something to cheer about. So we got the Tornado back out here. The guys have been out warming up and getting set to go here for the second half. And, of course, Tillman will kick off in the second half. Franklin Simpson will have the ball first up. And Tillman, I believe, will be kicking from right to left. I think that's the way we all lined up to start the game. And
it's always interesting. Okay, so Thursday we played horrible. So tonight – it's like something's not quite clicking, and so it's always interesting to go in the locker room and you kind of speculate what Coach Thompson is telling the guys, fellas. We don't. What is it? We don't put the ball on the ground. No. I mean, you look that thing in when it's a pitch. You first things first. Make the ball secure.
Yep.
And. Sooner or later, I mean, you keep putting it on, they're going to get one of them. So they get the ball, defense is up right off the bat, hold them, and hopefully, prayerfully, our offense can get going.
Yeah, got to get the timing going because it's been a we had short week last week, and then that means you got to wait an extra day to go hit somebody this week.
That's right.
So It's kind of got the timing off. It'll be nice to be back, go Friday to Friday, and sort of see what if that changes things because Allen County Scottsville comes in here next Friday, and then you got Logan County the week after that. So 3-game homestand. And
what is this?
Was
there a penalty at the end of the?
They would have been on offense at that point, so if there was a penalty, that would be why you wouldn't have an untimed down.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Wildcats. Start the second half. The kickoff will be from
or maybe it was coming out of halftime.
Wildcats' 45-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike on Franklin Simpson, which means
you got to figure
Rex Gay is going to tee this thing up on the Franklin Simpson 45-yard line. Unsportsmanlike, that's a 15-yarder. Their deep backs are back inside the 5. We'll see if they pull something out here. Well, yeah, Gay, he's going to kick it. It's on the ground. Takes the hop. He catches it, but it's at the 40. Let's see. It's at the 36-yard line. It didn't quite go 10 yards.
The onside kick was recovered first touch by the Tornado at the 36-yard line.
Gay caught it, but it was at the
first down for the Wildcats.
About a yard and a half too soon.
Yeah.
But I think it was better to take that there than let them scoop it and try to make a run for it because they might have had an alley. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
That's probably just as well that they down it there and let Franklin Simpson go. Franklin Simpson's going to line up their offense 1st and 10 to start the second half from their own 36-yard line. Bringing the wing tee, you got one wide out to the near side. Quick handoff to the up back.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2 yards for Aiden Jones.
Carries by number 30,
He was the,
Aiden Jones. Tackle
kind
by
of
number
fullback.
71, Prosper Livingston Holmes.
So Livingston Holmes
Gain of 3 brings up second
makes
down
the
and
tackle.
7.
So you got Delk, the quarterback, who's going under center. And then you got 2 running backs behind him. You got a wing back out to his left. And you got a wide receiver out to the left. Now the wide receiver goes out to the right. That's Brody Perry. They get the handoff. Oh, they had him they had him right at the line of scrimmage, and he managed to slip through. That's Hampton again. Hampton's kind of been the guy
Carries by number
tonight for them.
24, Xavier Hampton. Tackle by number 0, Isaac
Picks up
James, and
about-
number 7, Javen Williams.
Was that enough for the first down? Yeah, they're going to give him the first down. He got out across the
Carry was
across the
good enough for a
45 to
first
the
down for the
46
Wildcats
yard
at the
line.
46
46
graduate.
yard
We
line.
had him for about a 3-yard loss, didn't we?
yeah. And he managed to slip out across the 45 to the 46, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Franklin Simpson. Defense with their 3-man front, about 5 guys backing them up with about 8 in the box.
Because they don't throw.
Yeah, no, they just don't. They've had 1 pass attempt on the game. Here comes the second one.
Look,
He throws it kind of a duck down the middle, and it drops. I'm not sure if that was hit. He was hit as he threw, and I'm not sure if the ball didn't get touched because it kind of looked like a. It
Pass is
went the
intended for number
distance,
2,
but it was kind of a
Brody Perry.
wounded duck headed down there
Brings up
towards,
second down and 10.
toward Brody Perry, the
That's-
one wide out,
yeah, that's crazy. We say at the same time, they don't throw.
and they throw.
And they throw it.
Second pass attempt of the game.
Yes, sir.
I can even keep track of that in my head. Brody Perry with 2 targets on the night. So they're going to split Hampton out to the near side. Fake the handoff. Brody's going to keep it himself. He gets out across the 46 to the 47-yard line. Brady Delk.
Carries by number 10,
calls
Brady
his own
Dell.
number. Pulled the
Gain
handoff
of
back
2.
out. It's kind of a
Tackles by number 22, Wyatt Gower.
sort of
Brings
lead
up
option
third
there,
down
I
and
guess,
8.
but Wyatt Gower with the tackle.
Big down.
Brings up 3rd down here. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Just one setback. You got 2 receivers. They give it to the up back, and he is stuck. Oh, they misdirection. That got us, and then the stiff arm gets him right to the sideline,
What's
and then the flag comes out because I
Carries
guess
He
by
had
number
the jersey.
24, Xavier Hampton.
he had him by the jersey? It
Tackles by
wasn't.
number 5, Cameron Wade. There is a flag on the play.
Hampton had the stiff arm on Wade. They both had hands full of jerseys here. We'll see what they call.
Stiff hand, then that's a hand to the face.
Yeah. Face mask.
There you
Oh,
go.
There you go. Yeah, hands to the face. That'll be on the offense. So that'll back them up.
Yeah,
What
you don't-
would have been within about a yard of a first down ends up making it 3rd and 9.
You don't
penalty
see that
was a
call a lot,
5-yard
but
face mask
if you're going to
penalty
use a
on
stiff
the
arm, you got to know how to
Wildcats.
use
Will
it
make
properly.
Third
Yeah.
down and 8.
There's only one stiff arm in the league that I really like to see, and it's Derrick Henry.
That's it. I mean,
That guy's a beast.
they're sledgehammers
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah. They've got actually 2 wide receivers. They got the empty backfield, shotgun. They're going to roll right, the throw, and the catch. Brady Delk to Brody Perry.
Pass was complete to number 2, Brody Perry.
First down.
For a first down for the Wildcats at the
3rd
Tornado
pass attempt,
38.
and they make it count. They
Tackles
get a
by
first down out
number
of it.
17, Jamarian Perdaman.
Perdaman with the tackle. Delk with the empty backfield and the shotgun. Rolled right. Threw it downfield. Found Perry. So 1st and 10 for Franklin Simpson at the 38-yard line of Paducah Tilghman. Still running about 8 in the box. Faked the hand. Well, actually, they tried the hand to about 3 different guys. and it was the up back.
Boy, it is
was Aiden
tough.
Jones.
Carries
It's
by
hard
number
to see.
30,
It is
Aiden
tough.
Jones.
It's hard to see when they're
Tackle by
when
number 33,
they're
Brady
handing it around
Sanderson.
each other back there, and
that's
Gain of
why
4
you have
brings
to
up second down and
you have to
6.
trust the scheme, man.
yep, you have to stay home. You have to be disciplined, and
You
got
can't
to
go, yeah, you can't go chasing stuff.
no. Brings up 2nd and 6 for Franklin Simpson. So they run that wing tee, and it's a crazy offense if you're not used to seeing it. And that's they got a couple of setbacks. They do
There
a
it
double
is.
handoff. They get it across around the end. McPherson tried to get it to him on a not really a reverse. It was more of like a double handoff for a jet sweep out to the right, and he gets out to across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. He's about a yard short of the first down.
Carries by number 6,
And
Blake
he had
McPherson
that
down
second
to the
handoff
29-yard line.
is on
It's
the
3rd down and
inside.
1.
And he's cutting up on the inside. So whatever that responsibility is with those defensive linemen, they should be able to stop that.
It's tough. It's tough to see it in there. And the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to go straight ahead over the pile, and that's going to be enough for the first down based on where the officials are. I think that'll be first down for Franklin Simpson down to the
Carries by number 10, Brady Delp.
7-yard line. Delp called his
For
own
a first
number.
down for the Wildcats
Again,
at
like I
the
said, right over center.
28-yard line, 27-yard line.
Everything but the tush push.
Boy, that is getting a lot of press, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. The wing tee again. They hand up to the up back, and he is met right there in a hole. Rage Henderson's in there.
Overstreet's in there.
Let's see. Yeah, Overstreet was in there, and McPike was in there.
Pike was yeah.
There's
Carry by number 38, and Jones.
a gang of them in there.
Tackle by number 31, Elias McPeak, and number
see,
44, Ray
they ran that
Henderson.
same
No
play,
gain.
and they played it correctly
Second
that
down
time.
and 10.
You gotta. It is a disciplined game, and they're counting on. I think we talked about this earlier. They're counting on high school guys not being that disciplined. They pitch out here to the near side. Wade and Overstreet are in there on the tackle. The ball pops out, but it's after the whistle.
Carry by number 24,
I can-
Xavier Hampton.
I can hear Coach Love
Tackle
from
by
here.
number 5,
Tell-
Cameron Wade, and
tell number
36,
5
Sean
something.
Overstreet.
Yeah.
Gain of 4
he
brings
is not
up
happy.
3rd down and 6.
He's fairly soft-spoken when we're sitting around the table out at Qdoba on a Wednesday night, but he was letting them have it then. And he's, like 4 doors down here.
I thought he was in our headsets.
Yeah, I thought he
man.
was too. Brings up 3rd and 6. They're on the near hash mark where they're lining up. They finally break the huddle. The play clocks are off tonight. They were having some trouble with them, so it's hard to say exactly where that is, but under center. Double handoff again. They gave it this
There you
time
go.
to McPherson. They played it well.
Number 0.
Carry by
Isaac
number
James.
6, Blake McPherson. Tackle by number 0, Isaac James.
Isaac James was right in
No
there
gain
again. Nice
brings up
play.
4th down and 7.
Brings up 4th and 6, 4th and 7. 6, 7, as the
Yep.
kids say. I don't know. My kids would cringe if they heard that. They're occupied at the moment, but goodness gracious.
Look at these cats.
Yeah.
They're going for
They're
it.
going for it here on 4th down.
They're not afraid of our offense
Nope,
tonight.
at the 24-yard line. Man in motion. He's going to pass. He's looking down the hash mark. He's got his man knocked away by Cam Wade. What a play. He came the closing speed
Pass intended for
on
number
Cam
2.
Wade.
I
They
think
had
Broken
Perry in the back of the
Broken
end
up by number
zone.
5, Cameron Wade.
Wade came from about 6-7 yards back.
Ball will be placed at the
Passed him and knocked it
24-yard
away.
line.
Yes, sir.
First
Cam's like, I hear you, coach.
down,
I hear you,
Tornadoes.
coach.
Uh-huh. You could probably hear him from on the field from up here the way we did.
Wow.
What a play by Cam Wade. Turnover on downs. Tillman with the ball.
Clean, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Because the referee was right there, man.
Oh, there was daylight between the guys, between Wade and his man. Wade splits out wide to the left side. Got Thompson in the slot over there. Whistles right away.
Wade
as they,
wasn't set.
handed off. Oh, was that it?
Yeah, he's winded.
He was moving toward the
He's winded, man.
He was getting out there and he was moving
Penalty
toward
is
the
a false
line.
start
So,
on the Tornado will make it first down and 15.
yeah, so he wasn't set. So it'll be first and 15. Back him up 5. Didn't see him over there, not in place. I think maybe what happened was they kind of do that hard count. He's still working his way out there, and they look back to the sideline. Didn't see him still moving. Crow with a hand.
That's a good play.
Kind of goes play action, but he hands it to Wilson. Defense plays it well.
Carry by number 24,
Yeah.
DJ Wilson.
Gets nothing.
Loss of 1 will make it second down and 16.
Yeah, maybe lose 1. So
This is
second 15, second 16. The marker's still at second and 15, so I guess he got back to the line of scrimmage. But you're going to have 3 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield on second and 16. Crow takes the handoff. 3-step drop. He's looking over the middle, over the head of Brendan Brown. It sailed on him just a little bit, and he's fortunate because Blake
Pass intended for
McPherson
number
was
1,
right
Brendan
there.
Brown. Incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
There's a flag down. Let's see what this is. It's at the line of scrimmage. It's on.
Is that ineligible?
Ineligible man
Decline.
downfield.
Penalty was ineligible
Decline makes it third
downfield
down, yeah.
on the Tornadoes. Declined will make it third down and 16.
Maybe somebody released a blocker and he got a little too far downfield. I don't know.
And this is a horrible series so far.
Yeah, so it's not gone well at all. Third and deep. They get it to Wade. He gets out. He's going to get the first down. He gets out across the 30 to the 35,
Pass
36-yard
complete from
line.
Stone Crow to number 5,
First and 10
Cameron Wade.
for Paducah Tillman.
Yeah,
Cam
let's-
Wade comes through
Gain of
again.
18
Yeah, he does.
yards
Let's keep
and
this
a
going,
first
fellas.
Yeah.
down Tornado.
That's more like what we're used to seeing here. So you're going to have 3 wide receivers to the far side. Perdaman is the wide out. You got McPike in the middle, Thompson in the slot, Wade here on the near side. That's the short side of the field. DJ Wilson lined up next to Crow to his right. First and 10. Going to hand off to Wilson. Wilson's going to go up the middle. Makes a nice cut. Gets out across
Good
the
job.
40 and the 45 to about the 46-yard line. He's about a yard short of the first down. Gain of 9 on first down.
Carries by
Quickly
number
back to the line.
24, DJ Wilson.
That
Gain
looks-
of 10.
Hurry up mode.
And a first
Oh, they're gonna give him the first down.
Tornado.
Yeah, I'm going
I thought he was a little short, but they give him the first down. Fantastic. First and 10 Tornado. Oh, hard count and Wade bit that time. Jumped just a little bit.
I'm sorry. What is he
Back
looking?
up 5.
What is he looking at?
Penalty's a false
I mean,
start on the
I
Tornado.
could
will make
swear
it
his
first
head
down
is
and
looking
15.
toward the football.
He heard the clap. He heard the clap that when Crow, clapped on the hard count,
Yeah.
and it got him. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Wilson in the backfield. He's going to split out. He's the safety valve. They get it to Wade. Wade makes up for it. He gets out across the 40. He's got the first down to about the 37-yard
Pass
line.
complete from Stone Crow to number 5, Cameron Wade.
He's like, I just wanted
Gain
more
of
yards
19
on
yards
that play.
and a first down Tornado.
So instead of a 12-yard pickup, it was a 17-yard pickup.
Yeah, Cam says, I'm your Huckleberry.
Wade, the only guy on the near side. They give it to him again, across the 30, down to about the 26-yard line, 27, I guess.
Pass
27,
complete
28.
from
That's going to be
Stone
close
Crow
to the
to
first
number
down,
5,
but I think
Cameron
the mark
Wade.
just short.
Gain of 9 makes it second down
8
and
and 9,
1.
so second and 1. It's Brown, the lone receiver to the near side. He's got Thompson over him in the slot. You got McPike and Perdaman to the far side. Wilson in the backfield. Wilson takes the handoff from Crow. He goes off left tackle. He's still
at this
going
boy.
down across the 20 into the Elite Paint and Spine red zone down to about the 15-yard line. Just kept
Carry
churning.
by number 24, DJ Wilson.
He was hit about
Down to the
5 yards.
16-yard
Good
line. It's first down
Good
Tornado.
Got a man
We have
down
a-
right now.
Injured player on the field.
We'll take a quick timeout. We'll take a look at this, and as the coaches and the trainers head out there. Back with more in a minute. Paducah Tillman leads at 14-7, 3:43 to play in the third quarter.
I think it looked.
That's number 56, Tavius Jackson. Let's hear it for him.
Yeah, he's holding that. He's carrying that shoulder like he got a stinger, man.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in college, we get those stingers, and they put ice on it. I worked at Western Baptist for 10 years. The folks come in the emergency room with that. I'm like, put some ice on it.
Yeah. We'll get back to Elite Pain and Spine in just a minute. We're in the Elite Pain and Spine red zone. Quick handoff to DJ Wilson. He goes off left tackle. Gets out across the 15.
Carry by number 24, DJ Wilson. Gain of 3 makes it 2nd down and 7.
3, 2nd, 7. So we are in the Elite Pain and Spine red zone. Crow takes the snap. 3-step drop. Got Brendan Brown on the bubble. He gets down across the 10 to the 5, down to about the 1-yard line. Brought down just short of the goal line.
From Stone
nice
Crow,
play by
Brendan
Brown. Nice run.
Down to the 1-yard
way
line.
to keep going north-south
goal,
once he got the ball on that kind of ball
Tornadoes.
straight here on the near side.
Yeah.
Back to the line of scrimmage, go the Tornado. Crow going to go right over the top, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tornado! Boom!
Carry by number 3, Stone Crow.
He called his own number and pushed it
Tornado!
right off the left side of the center and walked it right into the end zone. Great push up front by that big O-line.
That's it.
And to attempt the extra point,
Gay will
number
come
40,
on to
Rex
attempt
Gay.
the point after.
Big fellas up front.
Yep. Snap, the kick. It is up and good.
Kick
Nice
is
catch
good.
by the
Makes the score.
by the ball.
Tornado
By the ball
21.
kid back there in the
Wildcats
in
7.
the end zone. Nice catch. 21-7 your score. 3:01 to play in the third quarter. That score and time update brought to you by Animal Care Center. You're listening to Paducah Tillman football
That
on
was
Super
a
Talk.
Royal
We'll be back
Oaks
with more in a minute.
touchdown.
I give Elite Pain and Spine their spot.
Eddyville.
In the kickoff, number 40, Rex Gay. Back to receive, number 2, Brody Perry, and number 24,
Kickoff brought to you by
Xavier
Dr. Stephen
Hampton.
Harris, General Dentistry, back here at McWright Field. Brad Munson, Richard Abraham, glad to have you along with us. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Gay kicks that one. It's a little shorter to the up back, who takes it at about the 29. Slips and falls as he was kind of backtracking. It goes down about the, we'll call it the 27-yard line. Looks like where they're going to mark
Kick
it.
was returned by number 6, Blake McPherson.
That was Blake
to
McPherson who caught that. He was
27-yard line.
He was the up back.
The tackles by number 24,
That
DJ
time.
Wilson. It's
DJ
first
Wilson
down for the
came up and made
Wildcats.
the hit. And made the tackle, so 1st and 10 for Franklin Simpson from the 27-yard line, from their own 27.
Well, we need a good stop here. Turnover will be nice.
Turnover would be lovely right here. Good to see our man Tavius Jackson up and around, walking around down here, getting some water. Hand off to the quarterback keeps it. He tries to sweep it out.
Good tackle.
Great tackle in the open field.
If
Carries by number 10,
That
he
was-
misses that tackle, he probably gets a
tackles
first
by
that
down.
was
number
Galen's
27,
probably done.
Jalen Bellamy. No gain. Brings up
No
Wow.
gain. Yeah, he got him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a lot of running for no gain, isn't it?
Heck yeah, it is. So 2nd and 10 for Franklin Simpson. Out of that wing tee, they get Brody Perry split out to the far side. Double handoff again, this time to McPherson. He cuts it back and gets out across the 30. Picks up about
Carries
3
by number
yards,
6, Blake
maybe
McPherson.
4. They're going to give him.
Gain
They're going to
of
give him
4.
4, so 3rd and 6.
Tackles by number 22, Wyatt
those
Gower.
guys are
Wyatt
playing
Gower
that.
again.
Third down and
Yeah, they're
6.
playing that wing T triple option a lot better
Yes. Yeah, and that's
now.
it's a tough scheme because it's got there's lots of misdirection, there's lots of options in the run game, and it's there's an answer for almost everything the defense does out of this set if you run it right.
Correct.
So you get a couple of receivers split out to the far side, fake the handoff, and the quarterback keeps it himself, gets out to almost the 35-yard line. I think they're going to give him the 35, but that's still going to be 2 yards short of the first down.
Carries by number 10, Brady Delk. Gain of 5 will make it 4th down and 2. The tackles
up
by
5.
number 33,
They
Brady
got to go
Sanderson.
for it, man.
So Sanderson again with the tackle. Nice night for him. So they're going to have to go for it on 4th and 2, down 2 touchdowns with a minute to play
Yep.
here in the third quarter. 21-7's the score. Brought to you by Animal Care Center. They hustle to the line. Power set. They hand off.
He didn't
Get it out. I don't think they got it.
He didn't get it.
Are they going to give it to him as he kind of dove out, sort of second effort maybe there? That was McPherson.
That's short.
Carries by number 6.
Yeah, they gave him the first down. That is a terrible spot.
Gain of 2 and a first down for the Wildcats.
Wow.
That is a terrible spot. Not happy with that at all. That extends the drive for Franklin Simpson. They hustle back up to the line, still in that wing T. Wing back to the right. They hand off to the up back, and he is dropped in the backfield. No. He slips out and brought down out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Carries by number 24, Xavier.
Tell you, Hampton, John with the guys on the sideline. I don't know if that's the wisest thing, but when you're in the opponent's sideline, but he had a few choice words. He picked up about 6 yards. So 2nd 4. I thought they gave it to the up back Aiden Jones, but
He keeps it tabletop, man.
yeah. Jones is the wing back on the far side. They've got 2 wide receivers split out, empty backfield. Quarterback rolls right. He throws downfield. He was looking for Brody Perry. Was Brady Delk, and that was incomplete.
Pass was intended for number 2, Brody Perry. Defended by number 5,
Would have been a first
Cameron
down.
Wade.
Wade was
Incomplete.
out there with him. Wade
Brings
was
up
not
3rd
letting
down
that
and
happen.
4.
He was about 5 yards past the sticks, but Wade was not letting that happen. Good coverage there. Because with this offense, as a corner, Wade is totally on an island out there.
Absolutely.
Because he's pretty much in one-on-one coverage just about every play. And so it's Wade and Perry pretty much every play.
Ball.
It's picked up, scooped up, and McPike is on the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tornado! Boom! The scoop and score from Elias McPike.
Did we call it? We called it, baby.
Turn 38
Yeah.
yards for a touchdown.
And there comes the flag for celebration because,
That's the whole team.
the whole team is down there celebrating with McPike, and, I'll take that one.
Big brother got one, didn't he?
Yep, he sure did. Here comes the trash can.
I
He'll
love
get
it.
to spike one in the trash
I
can.
love it. I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take a little celebration. I don't mind a celebration penalty. I think they're kind of silly. I think it's kind of crazy, but there he is. He got the big dunk in the trash can.
Scoop and
Did
score.
McPike, yeah, ball popped out, scooped, and he was rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down to the end zone. No, actually, it was a nice run. It was a nice scoop and a great run down the field. It was he may be one of those big guys that is in there on the line a lot, but
I can run.
he ran it like a fullback.
It's about time
they'll
that. It's about time that
they'll
they
give
put
the,
the ball on those
Give me
lines.
unsportsmanlike. Are they going to assess it here on the
touchdown
I
is
could
good.
probably
The
assess it on the
penalty was
kickoff.
unsportsmanlike conduct on the tornado.
You know, I don't mind seeing my sideline being excited for a guy.
No.
That's what, you know, that shows you how much these guys care about each other. The kick is up and good. Rex Gay puts it through. 28-7 is the score with 9 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Wildcats 7.
Yeah. Hey, if my team is celebrating, a team take that flag.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't worry about that one. I think when Dr. Johnny scores that one for him, that one's probably one he may not put because why penalize the guys for celebrating their teammate there?
Yeah,
I don't
put a smiley face by that.
Yeah, just note that one when you're doing the stat sheet. So 9 seconds to play. We will get another kickoff brought to you by Dr. Stephen Harris, General Dentistry.
Now this series for Franklin Simpson could be interesting because if they can't move the ball and we get the ball back, I think that offense is going to click a little better because these guys are like, dadgum, man. We've gone toe-to-toe with these guys for 3 quarters, and we're down 28-7.
What a turn. Maybe that's the spark. Maybe that's the spark we need. Because
Rex Gay back to receive number 2.
I think
we've only had maybe one. We had one defensive touchdown.
I think it started. Yeah, I think it started with a blocked field goal before halftime.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about the defense. The defense really has played pretty well tonight for the most part. There've been a couple of plays that have gotten away, and I know Coach Love's was upset about a couple of them, but
McBride is going to have he's not going to want to go to sleep, and if he does, he's going to dream about that, man.
You know he will. Gay kicks that one away. Kicks it deep. It's going to bounce at about the 24-yard line. Bounces out at the 21. Kind of took as it hit the turf, it took a left turn.
Wow, so they're going to back this up because they're going to assess the penalty plus the 5.
Oh, they're going to make him kick it again. I think they're going to make him kick it again. See if they can improve their position there. So they'll back him up again and make him kick it. So the kick, where will they place the ball? The ball's going to be at the Tillman 20.
The kick will be from the 20-yard line.
My goodness.
Goodness gracious.
I hope Rex has been hitting the weights on that kicking leg because he's going to have to kick this one away and kick it as deep as he can. Goodness gracious. I don't know if I've seen one that deep before. But, I mean, that's smart play on Franklin Simpson's part to back it up. Now we'll see if this was a good idea, if this was a mistake. They got their 2 men back, and Gay moves on the ball on this kickoff brought to you by Dr. Stephen Harris, General Dentistry. It is caught by Perry. He cuts it out to the 40-yard line, and it's cut down right there. Now there's another flag on the field. It's on. I started to say it's on our side of the ball. Wyatt Gower made a heck of a play over there at the 40-yard line at the Franklin Simpson 40 to cut down Brody Perry over there. Let's see what the call is. Where's the white hat? Oh, there he is. I lost him there for a second. Is that a
what?
They're going to
pushing it back.
Take that ball.
The penalty was holding on the tornado.
That wasn't a holding signal. No. That was more like a block in the back signal, and it's like when you're the kicking team, you can't block in the back.
How's that?
Maybe it's
After the penalty, it'll be
Hands to
first
the
down
face.
for the
I don't know,
Wildcats at the Tornado
gives-
49.
It gives Franklin Simpson the ball at the Tillman 49. So they're going to be 1st and 10 on Tillman's half of the field, moving right to left. Tillman defense coming with the blitz. Oh, Hank
get
James
him.
was in the backfield,
Get
had
him.
the quarterback. He's still in trouble, and he just lays down. He didn't want to get hit.
That's a career move right there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's wanting to extend that
Carry by
career.
number
Goodness gracious.
that was
10,
Brady Delt. Brought
The
down
loss of 8.
well behind the line of
We'll give
scrimmage,
that
loss of
sack to
8
number
yards.
44, Rage Henderson.
Rage
At the
Henderson
end
gets
of
the
the
credit
third
for
quarter with
it
a
at the
score,
end of the third
Tornado
quarter,
28.
but it was Hank James that
Wildcats
was all
7.
up in his business and just about had him wrapped up. Goodness gracious. Holy. So it'll be it'll be 2nd and 10, actually 2nd and about 18 when we resume play here in the third quarter. We got a quick timeout. We'll take one right here with them. Back with more in a minute here on Super Talk.
I want to once again thank our game sponsor, Hometown Decorating, our touchdown sponsor, Royal Oaks Chevrolet, and Jimmy John's for the delicious subs they provided us up at the press box.
Get bat. On top. 3. Come on.
At the start of the fourth quarter, Tillman on top 28-7. Leading Franklin Simpson. This is the open of district play. This is one you got to have. 2nd about 18 for Franklin Simpson. Here at the Tillman 43-yard line. The pitch out. Strung out.
Look at that.
Wrapped up and brought down at the 40. A loss of 3 more.
Who's that? Number 5.
Carried by
Can't
number
wait.
24, Xavier
Strings
Hampton.
out Xavier Hampton.
Loss of 2, tackled by number 5, Cameron Wade.
I'm going to say loss
Brings
of
up
2. That's
third down and 20.
3rd and 20.
He read that like a book.
Yeah. Oh, you got that right.
Look at McPeak down there, number 31.
Yeah.
He's jumping up and down like Ali.
Yeah.
He's like, come
Yeah.
on, brother. Run that back.
Franklin Simpson lines it up 3rd and 20. Take the handoff. Oh, he's
There
in
you-
trouble again. It's
There you
sacked.
go.
Brought down back at the 27-yard line.
Quarterback sack
I
by
think
number
they figured out
11,
that wing
Harper
team, Coach.
Shively and number 71,
Livingston
Livingston
Holmes.
Holmes.
Was in on that tackle.
Loss of 8 brings up 4th
Jaden
down
Duke's
and
in on that, too.
28.
Yeah, I think.
Those guys, those big boys up front were eating on that one.
Yo,
They went right through the middle.
and see
My
now,
goodness.
now you're down 28-7. These guys are like,
You are
what are
buried.
you going to do? You don't throw. You're in trouble, man. Tell you what, if he doesn't, he needs a heck of a punt right here
Yeah,
because
this
these
is-
boys could bring it back.
Yeah, there's enough talent there that that could be a problem because you got
In the punt for the
Perdaman
Wildcats,
and
number
you got
20,
Wade
Caden
back
Bennett.
deep to receive.
Yeah.
Back to receive the Tornado,
Those
number
guys-
5, Cameron
They got
Wade, and number
Jets.
17, Jamarian Perdaman.
Absolutely.
What's that?
So another whistle. What was that? Was that the?
Penalty is delay of game
Delay of
on
game.
the Wildcats.
Yeah, because I guess the
They keep it on the
Remains
field.
4th down.
yeah since the play clock isn't working. They had some issues with some of that stuff. So it's 4th and forever. They get the punt away.
Watch out! Watch out!
And it's
Watch out.
into traffic there at about the 46, and that's where they down it 47 yard
is
line is
down
where
at the
Franklin Simpson downs it. It kind of took
47-yard
a
line.
Tillman
There is a
bounce
flag on the
back
play.
toward the 50. I don't think that was a flag. I think that was the marker. I don't see a flag. There was something thrown. I know you might have heard that on the Crowd might have picked that up, but I don't believe
Yeah,
there
I
was a
think
flag
you're
on the
right.
play.
Spotter.
First and 10. Yeah, because a lot of times they'll throw a marker down to kind of give them an idea.
I think there was a bean bag.
There was no flag on the play. It's first
Saints
down,
hurt him into the near
Tornado.
side. Copeland is set back with Stone Crow. It's Thompson in the slot. Copeland going to split out.
Nice.
He'll take that in the flat across the 50, down to the 45, down to a 41-yard line. That
Nice
should
block.
be enough for a first down, although they're going to mark him. It looks like about a yard
Pass
short.
complete
That's
from
a
number
nice
3,
block.
Stone Crow, to number 10, Mason Copeland.
And there is a
That's
flag
it.
here. Didn't see that one. Bet that one's going to be a hold, and that one's probably going to come back.
When you run those stretch plays, you gotta be disciplined not
Flag
to
was
grab a hold.
blocking the back
Because
of
you
the
want to
Tornado.
do
blocking
that.
the back. I
Oh.
guess maybe the change in direction. There was when the defender turned around. That's a tough call.
Yeah.
But that backs him
After
up.
the penalty, it will be
So it's first
and 21.
First and 21 from the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Copeland the set back to Crow's left, 2 wide receivers each way. Crow takes the snap. Quick drop. He gets it to Copeland again. Copeland breaks 2 tackles. He's out across the 50. Back past the original line of scrimmage down to the 49-yard line.
10,
So
Mason Copeland.
that was about a 12-yard gain for Mason Copeland.
Gain of 12
Yeah,
will bring up second
He's
down
got
and
jets
7.
too.
Yeah, he sure does. Copeland will move to Crow's left. Still 2 wide receivers each way. 2nd and 6. Crow.
Go.
Bates
There you
reads,
go.
takes off and
There you
runs.
go.
Slides down just short of the marker. It'll bring up 3rd and
Carry by
1.
number 3, Stone Crow. Gain of 5.
He had
brings
nothing
up
there.
That's
third
it.
down and 3.
Guys were covered, and he had stepped up in the pocket and found a seam and took off running. Nice play. And then are you kidding me? They're going to call that 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and about a yard. Copeland splits out again.
There you go.
Oh, they go to
There you
Thompson
go.
on the bubble.
There
He
you
gets
go.
out across the 30, flipped up in the air, and the ball popped out. Covered by Tillman.
Pass complete from
I think he
Stone
was
Crow,
down when
number
the ball
2, Avery
popped out because
Thompson.
it popped out when his shoulder
Gain
hit
of
the ground. So
17 and a
flipped up
first
over
down
over the guy. So
Tornado.
1st and 10 for Tillman
Tell you
down
what.
at the 30-yard line.
Good thing he had a helmet on because he
Yeah.
landed head first.
Yeah, he did. So 1st and 10 for the Tornado. Not hurt. He's still in there on the slot on the near side. There's 3 wide receivers this way, 1 to the far side. He pulls it out. He was going to hand it to Copeland. Gets it to Wade on the bubble. He comes back up through the crowd and gains about 3 yards. So 2nd and
Pass
7.
complete from number 3,
Yeah.
Stone
If
Crow.
that
to number
ball's
5,
about
Cameron Wade. Gain of
letter
3.
high, number
Brings
high,
up second down
it
and
gives him
7.
a chance to do a little something.
Yeah. So 2 wide receivers each way. Actually, it's going to be three to the wide side, which is the far side of the field. Thompson, Sains, and Brown over there. It's Wade to the near side. Copeland going to split out to the left. Crow calling his own number. He's going to get out across the 20 down to about the 15-yard line where he's brought down. 1st and 10, Tornado. Here we go. We're in the Elite Paint Inspired
Carry
Red
by
Zone.
number 3, Stone Crow, down to the Wildcats 15-yard line.
Kind of have to unpack
It's
the pile.
first down, Tornado.
Crow and his guys getting up, getting reset. It's going to be Brown and Thompson to the far side. It's Sains in the slot on the near side. Wade, the wide out. Copeland in the backfield. Crow got plenty of time. A lot of coverage. He is going to have to throw it to the back of the end zone. Is it intercepted?
Out of bounds.
I think he was out of. No, I think they're going to say, was that the touchback signal? He intercepted it into the end zone. Is that going to bring it back out to the 20?
Pass was
Sure was.
intercepted by number 6, Blake McPherson.
Blake McPherson
The
was there. He
touchback
kind of
will
threw
be
it into
first down
traffic.
for
There
the
were
Wildcats on the
about
20-yard
4
line.
guys, 4 or 5 guys down here. That were
Run
about-
the ball.
Yeah,
You got to run it right there.
yeah. Tough decision. Now, obviously, you've got them relatively deep in their territory here at the 20-yard line. Defense has played really well. Crow's kind of frustrated with himself as he comes to the sideline.
Yeah, because if he runs the ball,
Yeah.
you maintain possession of it.
Yeah, they're going to come back down and take a look at the video. Play coming in for Franklin Simpson. I think that was Aiden Jones bringing the play in. You got Brody Perry. He's the lone wide out to the far side. Bunch of different options. And
Look at that.
Perry tried to keep it. And he is sacked. Loss of about 2 yards.
Yeah. That wing tee's broke.
Yeah. Or Brady Delk. Brody. They get a lot of names alike over there.
Carry was by number 10, Brady Dell.
So we got a man down,
There's
one
a
of
loss
the
of one on the
O-linemen
play. There is a
for
player down
Franklin
on the
Simpson.
field.
So while the trainers go out and take a look at him, we'll take a quick timeout. Back with more Paducah Tillman football. Tillman leading at 28-7 here with 7:06 to play in the game over Franklin Simpson. Well, he's going to pop up. Oh, that's
a quarterback.
That's quarterback. I thought it was one of the O-linemen, but
That's
no, that
number
was Brady
10,
Delk.
Brady Delk. Let's hear it for him.
So because he was down, he's going to have to come out for a play.
Yeah. Coach is like, you all right? He said, how's the crowd taking it? But boy, get up, boy.
Delk on the season, I think, he's really the only guy that's played the quarterback spot for Franklin Simpson. We'll see who slides into that position. These guys, as Franklin Simpson steps into the huddle, it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20. The quarterback, he's going to call his own number, and he handed off, and it got out across, just barely across the 20.
Yeah, they haven't.
Yeah, they gave it to the new quarterback was
Carry
Nash
by number
Ballou.
6, Blake McPherson.
They
Tackle
gave
by
it to
number
McPherson.
15, Hank James.
Hank James was there on the
No
stop.
gain brings up
Yeah, they're not getting
second down,
anything.
Yeah.
third down
Ground
and 10.
now.
And Brady Delk is back in the game. So just kind of shaking up there a little bit. And, so 3rd and 10. Still in that wing tee. Delk under center.
There
Gives
it
it
is.
2 or 3 people. Yeah, finds a man who's got room. He's got room. Cam Wade's going to catch him. But McPherson gets all the way down across the 50, down to the 40-yard line of Paducah Tillman.
Yeah, they're not going to
Gain of about 30.
Carries by number 6, Blake
Yeah.
40
McPherson
yards.
down to the
they're not going to go away from who they
44-yard
are.
No.
line where it's first down for the
40
Wildcats.
yard,
The tackle is by number 5, Cameron Wade.
35-yard pickup, 36 maybe, because they're going to actually mark him at the 44-yard line. McPherson with a big run. He's their big run threat, obviously, with the kind of yardage that he had on the season coming into today. He had over 400 yards. Gets the call again. No, that's Hampton. Gets out across the 40. Pickup of about 5 yards down to about the 39.
Carries by number 28, Jerian Williams.
Nope, that's Williams. I thought that was 24, but no.
Tackle by
that was,
number 22, Wyatt Gower.
that was Jerry Williams.
Gain
That's
of
another
5
guy.
makes it
for
second
Yeah.
that. So
5.
they've got about 72 guys that they run out of the backfield. Care how much studying I've done this week, it's it's
I tell
wearing
you
me
what,
out.
man, they run it like they're supposed to run it.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. Guys in motion. They hand it to Henderson or Hampton though. He gets out across the 40 or and to the 35 down to the about 34-yard line. It's going to be right at the marker. They're gonna-
Carries by number
Yeah, and the
24,
backs that
David
don't-
First down.
Hampton.
The backs that don't
Goodness.
get the job,
I'm sorry, number-
the ball, they do a real good job of carrying out fakes.
34,
You
Keith
think they
Hampton.
got it.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Tackles
doing
by
this, and
number-
he's handing it off behind him.
Number 11, Harper Shively, and number 60,
There's 2 or
Keegan
3
Wolverton.
guys touching the ball every play, besides the quarterback.
Right.
Delk is under center. 2 backs behind him. The pitch out, and that didn't go anywhere. That was a loss of 2.
The
That
carry
was
by number
22, Cole Alford.
Tackle by number 88,
Another guy
Ryan
in that,
Roscoe.
Arsenal.
Loss of 2.
Roscoe with the tackle.
Boy, he read that perfect.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a heck of a
Makes
play.
it second down and 12.
2nd and 12. Almost 13. For Franklin Simpson. Tillman defense has played pretty well. Maybe
Yeah.
3 plays all night
Yep.
that have been pretty good size. With that 3-man front. Oh, right there, wrapped up. Had a handful of jersey as he got across the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 5 yards total. Still brings up 3rd and 8.
That was number 15. They had a handful of jerseys.
James,
Carried by number 34, Keegan Hazel. Tackles by number 15, Hank James. Number 0, Isaac James.
Isaac in there, too.
No gain, brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8. See what Franklin Simpson dials up. Dale gets under center. Got the one wide out to the near side. He's going to pass. He's got a man that split out down the sideline, down the hash mark. Touchdown, Franklin Simpson.
Yeah, he got beat, whoever that was.
Yep. Jaron Williams snuck out from that wing position.
Pass was
Slipped off his
number
block.
28, Jarian Williams, for a touchdown
Got
for the
beat
Wildcats.
down that far hash mark for Franklin Simpson. Touchdown with 3:23 to play. If they get the extra point here, that'll cut the lead to 14.
And they may go onside, man.
And they might. Have a sip of beverage here. Throat getting dry. The kick is up. And it is good for the point after.
Kick
So
is good for number
28-14
9,
now
Brody
your score.
McAllister makes it Tornado 28.
Tornado's still on
Wildcats
top.
14.
Paducah Tillman leads Franklin Simpson in the opener here of district play. Leading by a couple of touchdowns with 3:23 to play. So, do you try to take the air out of it a little bit here, or do you just go try to do your thing and score?
They gotta go onside kick it, man.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I was talking about once.
Oh, Coach
Once
Thompson,
we get the ball back, we're gonna.
He's slinging it.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
He may throw a run in there every now and then.
As I was asking the question, I thought, well, this is dumb, but because we kind of know what he's
even though Wednesday night he said we got to be able to run the ball.
Yeah.
And to some degree, we've done that tonight.
When we run it, we have to be
Kicking
able to
off
run
the
it.
Yes.
That's how he phrased that. We're not gonna, not going to always do
Back
it.
to receive is number 5, Cameron Wade.
So Wade is the lone man back. You got 4 up backs. You got Perdaman, and you got McPike, and you got Crow out there, and Thompson. Hands team for Tillman out here. You got Sains here on the line. They do kick it. They kick it to Wade. He takes it at the 20. He's going to swing out to the left. He's got some room. Now there's a flag coming in.
Flags.
He's across the 50 and down to the 40. He's down the sideline. He's going to go all the way to the end zone.
It's going to come back.
But it's going to come back, unfortunately. I think it's a block in the back as they change direction down here.
Kick was returned for a touchdown by number 5, Cameron Wade. There are 2
Gosh,
flags
I hate
on
that.
the play.
2 flags back here, and I think they're both going to be. Might be surprised, but I'm thinking at least one of them was a block in the back, which is enough to bring it back.
Tell you what, Cam's had a hell of a game.
He has. He's run all over the place, but
defensive
and had a
plays
couple
on
of
the
them that
tornado.
haven't. He's had a couple of those big plays that didn't count.
Yeah. The one he knocked down the back of the end zone.
That was a huge defensive play. Because he was 5 yards
After the
behind that
penalty,
guy
he
when the
placed at
pass
the
was let go,
25-yard
5
line.
to 7 yards, and he
First
closed in.
down, Tornado.
So the Tornado will take over at the 25-yard line at their own 25. Instead of it being 6, you have to start and go 75. Crow has Wilson. Puts it in the breadbasket. Wilson goes right up the middle. He's got a hole. He breaks a tackle. He breaks one more. He's out to the 45 and brought down. Good open field tackle at the 45-yard line.
24, DJ Wilson.
And what I know.
21 and a first
21-yard gain
Tornado.
for DJ.
Yes, sir.
Heck of a play. 1st and 10 for the Tornado. Crow, quick throw out to Thompson, who slipped right as he got it. He kind of fell forward for a couple of yards.
Pass was complete to number 2, Avery Thompson. Gain of 1 brings up
Give him
2nd
just
down and
1.
9.
Thought it was 2 because he was kind of stretched out there as he slipped and fell. So 2nd and 9. Thompson gives it to Wilson. Wilson's trying to bounce it out. He's going to get wrapped up by a bunch of white jerseys. Does gain a couple of yards. Maybe 1, almost 2.
Carried by number 24, DJ Wilson. Gain of 2
Brings
will bring up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Tornado. Perdaman and McPike in the slot on the near side. It's Thompson and Brown to the far side. Crow looking at Thompson, has him at the sticks. He breaks free, gets down across the 35 to about the 32-yard line where he's finally brought down. Had a handful of jersey, and he almost broke that.
I tell you what, he's played a solid game as well.
He has.
Tornado.
He has. He's in the Thompson's back in the slot on the far side. Wilson, the setback, gets the ball. He's out across the 25 down to about the 19-yard line. I'm sorry, about the
Carry by number 24, DJ Wilson.
I'll get it right in a minute.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1, 9-yard gain on 1st down for DJ Wilson. Went off left tackle. He's following Big Ben over there. Fake. They get it to Thompson on the kind of out in the flat. He gets past the sticks for the 1st down.
Pass complete from Stone Crow to number 2.
Yeah, did you see that ball placement that time?
Yeah.
That was
Gain
perfect.
of 3
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
a 1st down Tornado.
Thompson was the only one that could catch it. He did. If he's able to break that tackle, he's got 6.
That's 6.
They're, as we talked about on Wednesday night, this Franklin Simpson team, they do the fundamentals.
Timeout Franklin
they
Simpson.
do tackle
their
pretty
first
well.
timeout of the half.
It's their first time out. Franklin Simpson calls the timeout. There's a minute 22 left in the game. Paducah Tillman leading it 28-14. That game time and score update brought to you by Animal Care Center. We'll have some
We'll remind everyone next
our
week is
reactions, some
homecoming.
scores, and some stats
They play
at the
Allen
end of the
County,
game.
Scottsville.
Coming up here in just
So
a
be
few
sure
minutes.
and
We
be
do
here
have
for
Allen County,
homecoming.
Scottsville coming up on Friday night. We'll have the coaches show. Tornado Talk presented by Qdoba coming up on Wednesday, but because of some obligations the coaches have with the Powder Puff tournament they're having over here on Wednesday night, we will not be out at Qdoba, but we will still have the coaches show from 6 to 7. So that will come up, and then of course next Friday night we'll be right back here at McWright Field with 6:30 airtime for Tillman and Allen County, Scottsville. Wilson will be the setback to Crow's right, 2 wide receivers each way. It's McPike and Wade to the near side. That's where Crow's looking to the left, although he goes across the middle. He's got McPike kind of broken up there in the end zone. That would have been a touchdown.
Pass was intended for number
He got
12.
hands on it, but so did the defender.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. They wanted to take a shot there out of the timeout, out of the Franklin Simpson
That'd have been a
timeout.
tough catch.
Yeah. He almost got it, too.
He did.
Minute 15 to play, 28-14 the score. Tillman 2nd and 10. 2 wide receivers each way. They're going to hand to Wilson. Wilson, he's going to break a couple of tackles off left tackle. Gets down across the 15 into the elite paint and spine red zone down to about the 11-yard line.
Wilson, gain of 8.
He's about a yard
Brings
short
up 3rd down and 2.
of the 1st down. They'll say 2 short, so 3rd and 2. Here at the 12-yard line is where they'll mark the ball. Same set, 2 wide receivers each way. Crow fakes the handoff. He's going back corner of the end zone to Brendan Brown a little too much.
Pass
Tried
intended for
that
number
far
1,
corner
Brendan
that
Brown, incomplete.
tried to throw
Will
that
bring up
fade
4th
back
down
over
and
in the
2.
far corner. Not a bad ball, but it did kind of sail a little
It
bit.
did. It drifted on him. We ought to wrap it up right here.
This will be 4th and 2 with 42 seconds to play. Crow takes the snap, gives it to Wilson. Wilson bounces it off to the right. He's down across the 5, inside the 5, down to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for Tillman with 35 seconds to go.
Okay, we got
And the
another play.
Wildcats
This
won.
thing in.
It's 1st and
Punch
goal.
it in.
Tornado.
Clock stops with the 1st down. They wind the clock. It's running again. Tillman lines up. Crow takes the snap, hands it to Wilson. He goes right up the middle. He's into the end zone for a touchdown, but a flag comes in.
Carries by number 24,
backside.
DJ Wilson, for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play.
Let's see if this is a hold here. There's 24 seconds left on the clock. It's where it is makes me think hold.
Yeah.
Penalty is holding on the Tornado.
sure
Will make
is.
it 1st
Yeah,
and goal
come.
from the 11.
So 1st and goal from the 11 with 24 seconds to play. You don't have to do anything here.
You
Well, I mean, you do have to take the snap, but you could run it out from there. I mean, you could take You could go victory formation here if you want to, but RPI says you want to put 7 more on the board.
Yeah, just hand the ball off.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Well, another call. Now it's first and goal from the 5. So what was that? Official, they're still talking to each other. Still not sure. He didn't make a signal up here, but they moved it back up to the 5. So it's first and goal from the 5 for Tillman. 2 wide receivers each way. Wilson to Crow's right. Crow gives it to Wilson. Wilson cuts over the left side. Touchdown, Tornado.
24, DJ Wilson.
There you go.
5 yards and a
Nice move.
touchdown.
5 yards for DJ Wilson
Tornado.
off the left end.
The Royal Oaks touchdown.
He was looking inside, bounced it out to the left, got around the end, and across into the end zone for
Into
the
attempt
touchdown.
the
Rex
extra
K
point,
comes
number
on for the
40,
point
Rex
after.
K.
Crow to hold. And there's a whistle. Is that offsides or do we jump? False start. That'll back
Penalty
it
is
up.
false start on the Tornado.
So Gay will have to try and kick it again. It'll end up being about what amounts to about a 25-yard field goal. As they line it up at about the 8-9 yard line. He does get the kick away. It is up, and it is good. 35-14 is your score. Paducah Tillman on top.
35. Wildcats 14.
Tillman will win this game. They will move to 4-1 on the season and 1-0 in the district with the win. We got 20 seconds still on the clock. It's pretty much settled at this point.
But I tell you what, man, you know, folks going to look at this score and it's like, Tillman handled their business with these boys, but it took us a minute to get going.
Yeah, it kind of took a little bit. You know, I think the block of the field goal right before halftime, a couple of really good defensive plays. Obviously, the scoop and score by Elias McPike was tremendous. That was huge. That run right there by DJ Wilson to kind of sort of dot the I.
Yep.
Put the period on it. That was
and the plays
big.
that Cam made all night.
Yeah, wait.
Out of his mind, man.
I would like to know how many yards Wade had that didn't count because of something else that happened. You know, he had some return yards. We didn't have. They punted to us a couple of times, but we didn't actually have any punt returns. Our friends at Paducah Dermatology, we didn't really get to have a return. It kind of ended up going out of bounds. And we do have another kickoff here brought to you by Dr. Stephen Harris, General Dentistry. We appreciate all of our sponsors with the Papa John's and Dr. Stephen Harris and Animal Care Center, Elite Pain and Spine, and JT's and Paducah Dermatology. Kind of some of our specialty sponsors, obviously Qdoba and everybody that's on the list. I don't want to forget anybody. Picked up. The kick was deep, and actually he kind of backtracked a little bit and is brought down inside his own 10-yard line. That was Xavier Hampton, who was the guy back to receive for Franklin Simpson.
Yeah, Xavier needs to go north.
Kickoff was returned by number 24, Xavier Hampton.
And that used up him backtracking, burned some clock. Burned about 7 seconds. It's down to 13 seconds to go here in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 10. If you run it, you've got maybe 2 plays.
Well, remind everyone there is a single car key up here in the press box. If you don't have your car key, check and make sure you got them.
Check and
It's
make
up here
sure
before we
I
leave.
got mine.
I do have a loose one, but I have it in my pocket, so thank goodness. There's a loose car key here in the press box, so somebody's going to have a little bit harder time getting home. Looks like they just took the knee.
They just took the knee.
They just took the knee, and that will end it. As the clock winds down with 5 seconds to go here, Paducah Tillman will get the win 35-14 over Franklin Simpson.
That's
Opening
the
up
final
district
score,
play
Tornadoes
1-0.
35, Wildcats 14.
Back on the winning track after
We'll see you
the
back
short
here
week
at the
last
right
week
field
and
next
the
week. It's
long
homecoming
break.
against Allen County Scottsville.
Allen County Scottsville comes in here next Friday night. We'll take a
Everybody have
timeout.
a safe trip home.
We'll have the post-game show presented by Qdoba coming up right after this. More Paducah Tillman football on Super Talk.